I'm laughing at Zephyr and Czar.
What? I'm not the one that said it.
Or who was it? No, I was listening to your reaction to him. But you're right. I'm mainly laughing at Stevens. The reaction was just what sold it. Ah,
The ambient swamp sounds are coming from CAD.
there's not
Guys,
many swamps in
Understandable.
Chult. Not any that you've run into.
you get jungle fever.
Your feet getting.
Alligators versus
I got
crocodile.
jungle fever.
I think that's an alligator versus crocodile question.
Chat,
I feel like
let us
jungles
know,
still
is
have,
jungle just a bigger swamp?
With
I feel
really
like
pretty
jungles
frogs
still
and
have like
tiny-
solid ground.
Listen, beggars can't be
sometimes.
choosers, Mr. DM.
I feel like that's not the case since we had problems with like stuff inside boots. It was definitely very wet.
Yeah, and malaria.
Those are two of my favorite things: malaria and wet boots.
Look,
Speaking of, I
Just
need all of
because
y'all
all
to give me a
jungles-
constitution check.
What?
You're gonna wait until
Constitution
we're
check.
live.
See if y'all contracted malaria. Oh,
Um,
sorry, fantasy
Oh.
malaria.
Ligma.
Now, that's what I was going to
no,
say.
but
We've contracted
COVID-19.
maligma.
definitely... Oh no. I'll go great with my fantasy dysentery.
Also, we are live, so just FYI.
Nobody told me, and I totally didn't react in chat beforehand.
Okay.
I did it.
All right.
Do I contract a fantasy dysentery with a 15?
No, you're fine.
Alright, good.
I don't know what to say. So, anyways, we're continuing on in, Chult season 3 here, so I'm just gonna let Bob take it away.
Oh, no fanfare this time?
No fanfare. I feel like y'all introduced yourselves there pretty much.
Okay. Well, before I let these people introduce themselves, and before, what do you mean these people?
Also, because
I'm
my
Bob
food
the
is here, so let me be right back.
Quick, now that Cad's not here.
Okay.
Anyways, hello chat. I'm Bob, resident DM for Epics and Explosions. For those of you joining us for the first time, they're looking for a lost doctor who's in the middle of a jungle, and hopefully not finding the Tomb of Annihilation in the process. We have
Tomb of Annihilation.
We have a ragtag group of very questionable people, and several lengths of rope that they can use for whatever purposes they want, except for tying up the DM because I live on another plane of existence. We have Cad. We have Cad playing a ranger. We have Zephyr playing a monk. Czar playing a cleric. Phaethon playing a artificer, and Steve playing a sorcerer. They are in the middle of a jungle, and they have realized that unless they are in a safe place, they're not going to get a long rest at the end of it.
What do you mean? Everywhere's safe.
They have just so happened to have found a reasonably safe place by using a makeshift barrier.
Are you telling me
That-
Jurassic Park isn't safe?
It absolutely is 100% safe. As long as defenses are working.
Yeah.
Have
see?
you seen any
Ain't no way
fences?
from
Yes, a makeshift barrier right there.
That's not a fence, that's a barrier. It's a difference.
There's also nothing that Healy would construct that could be called makeshift. I want to call that out.
Okay, fine. This is a very exquisite barrier, courtesy
Yeah.
of Healy.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
What
I don't know
qualifies
about
it
that.
as exquisite?
A little sticker that says Healy made this.
Yeah, I
see.
invented stickers in this setting.
So y'all went to take. Y'all were in a ruin of a netherrealm city that crashed into.
Yes.
Y'all were attacked by mimics. You found several
Yep.
things, and then y'all went to sleep after making this exquisite barrier.
Yep.
And y'all gained the benefits of a long rest. Over the night, while nothing tried to press against the barrier or push it in, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Did we hear moaning?
That's what I'm checking for.
If you heard pushing it.
Give me a second.
And if it was moaning, it was probably
I apologize if we explained already, but what's the makeshift barrier bar?
Wow.
y'all blocked yourselves into one of the rooms to quote unquote make a safe space to take a rest.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And hello, chat. Sorry, I'm just getting situated with my food.
Steve, who may, or for Zephyr, who may or may not be available to do.
That is the worst roll I've ever seen you have, Rex.
It's good to get out of the way early.
Yeah,
Also, that's a 1.
I know.
That's
That's
still an 8.
that's what I'm saying. That's the worst roll I've seen you have.
I had to. In one of the games, I rolled a 1 on my initiative check. I was complaining about it. It's like, hey, so what's your initiative? 12. It's like, what? You rolled a 1. How does that work? Oh, plus 11 to initiative.
My God.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Anyways,
Must be a 7.
Lachan, Alra, Rax, Savaris did roll. And Savaris, you do hear moaning, but it was probably one of y'all just from your feet being sore.
So I literally like memed that. You're saying there was actually moaning.
Probably from someone just having sore feet.
Sure.
Probably.
Sure.
Styx will offer each of you a exclusive acupuncture course if you do need some.
No, thanks. I'm good.
Six.
I don't know what disturbs me more, is that or the thought that you're going to say free foot massages.
Well, same thing. Potato, potato.
I mean, we do the same thing with him. He's made
I'm
of.
pretty sure I wouldn't
like-
accept either.
Either way, you're going to need
Healy-
a tetanus shot.
Healy, over the night, you could hear something shuffling outside.
Like outside the
the
barrier? Okay.
Yeah, it never pressed up against the barrier, but like nothing ever shook the barrier or moved it in any way, shape, or form. Like not even applied pressure to.
Okay.
But you could hear something moving outside.
Something big?
Something big.
Okay. I'll make sure to tell the party something fucking big outside.
Okay.
What did it sound like?
Uh,
That's actually a good point. Did I hear?
Movement?
Okay.
the soft crunch of large feet on ground and sniffing.
Mm-hmm. When we say sniffing, do we
We
mean
got
like
a big
a
old ruined dog.
yeah, like a you know, a grunty like sound?
Mm,
Reptilian?
imagine a dog looking for a treat.
Okay.
Can't see it. It knows it's there, and is looking for it.
Okay, great.
Where
I tell
the treat?
I tell Healy that's weird because I heard moaning.
I too heard moaning.
Huh?
I mean, you heard the moaning.
Oh, okay. I look at
That's right.
Sylvaris. There you go.
Okay.
Mystery solved.
So would you like to take down the barrier and like this assembly of flotsam, wood, shelves, etc.
Is it now daytime?
I think this is our home now.
Yes, it's the morning.
Oh yeah, this is our new base. We're not taking this down. We live here.
Do we still hear the shuffling?
No, this was several hours ago.
I sent you my new spell list.
Yes, I saw it. I don't think y'all used any of the spells stored in the ring, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I still have the fireball into your wounds. Think?
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not keeping track anymore.
Is that what you
Your
want it
wounds.
to be, Steve?
Are you
Yeah, I
only
have a
allowed to
spell slot
cast it in
for one.
order?
Yeah.
No, you
No.
can't. Any way
Oh,
you
okay.
want.
Yeah, it's
It just
2 level
spells.
1 cure wounds and fireball is what I have.
So you'll tear down your little camp that you have assembled here. But move the barrier to the sides in case you ever find yourself here again. To reuse it.
Yeah.
Once you are outside, it's still like this place is always dark, and you can kind of tell. You all have night vision. What do y'all do? You just want to leave, or
Well, I mean, narratively, you're saying we basically did everything here. Like,
yes,
like there's not like we can go lower.
correct. And like this isn't even a to the best of your ability type thing. There's really nothing else. This is a rune that has been well documented. Was found over a century ago. It has been picked clean for everything. Like the fact that you found anything here was probably a miracle in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
So we shouldn't spend the next 2 weeks digging down into the city.
Correct.
Then I guess we leave.
I feel like he's trying to throw us off.
No, this is the
Okay.
Tomb of Annihilation. It's right here.
I trust the DM if he tells us there's nothing else here.
I
That's
agree.
fine.
I completely agree.
Where to now then?
Because I think if there
Before
was
y'all-
something here, he just wouldn't answer, right?
Before y'all completely leave, do you want to look around for tracks to see that big thing that was shuffling around?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check for tracks.
Okay. I would need. That's going to be survival. And keep in mind, whenever I do checks that are not really time pressing, you can forgo your own roll to let someone else roll with advantage.
Okay, I'm going to start doing that.
Okay, so we have a 16 for survival. That is going to be our high roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
You're able to find. So everyone except for Sylvaris is pretty much You're able to find a set of y'all are mostly distracted by your own tracks that are there. The large ones, Sylvaris finds them first, and they just kind of overlap yours. But Sylvaris finds these large paw prints, that seem. Yeah, I'm gonna say that between between y'all are easily able to recognize them as they're relatively canine, right? So it is a dog or a wolf of some variety. However, we're talking about a paw the size of like a paper plate, like about a 1 foot diameter paw print.
Okay.
And it came in, walked around, and it doesn't follow your footprints. Like, it crosses your tracks as well.
Can we tell where it
Across-
came from and where it went?
It came in the front door and went out the front door. So,
Swear to God, if it's just sitting there waiting for us.
no, like I said, this would be several hours. It's unlikely a predator would just stay.
Yeah, I
For
wouldn't stalk
hours.
its prey. What?
So it just seems
But
like it was patrolling or
For
something.
the best of y'all's knowledge, you aren't its prey. It basically ignored your tracks. You can't you're not sure why it came down here, but it definitely did.
I see.
Okay. Sounds like patrol.
All right, so I am going to put us back on the world map. All right. So a slight change from the previous week of exploring. Let's see my for this.
Mm-hmm.
There will be additional checks you can do, or the party can do, and it's mostly going to be related to
Hello, Sohan.
scavenging up for during the while y'all are traveling, and looking for, as opposed to looking for like creatures that might be following you or in the area. It would be looking for I'm trying to this is more understanding the lay of the land and seeing if there's anything that would augment the normal flow of animals and other natural things. Like basically it's going to be used for determining if there's anything in adjacent squares that you're traveling adjacent to and not necessarily through.
And what stat is this going to be?
That's what.
Arcana?
Sorry. That is going to be one of them. I am sorry. I thought I had all of my.
SMH.
Okay.
3 weeks prep time, SMH.
This is like free run soon.
Yeah, it's going to be survival and arcana. Survival is going to be for the things that are adjacent to your area.
Mm-hmm.
And arcana is going to be for survival is for pickup of things as you travel. It can be either what do you happen to find, or if you're looking for something in particular.
So, but are we still keeping the same travel mechanism where it's going to be like me, Zephyr, and Zar?
The same like Pathfinder and Lookout is going to be working.
Yeah.
But there's going to be more checks to do.
So this is, well, I guess what I'm asking is this going to be for us included, or is this just mostly designed for like Faye and Steve to have something to
It's
do?
going to be for Faye and Steve to also have a role to do during travel.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the three of y'all making the same checks every time, leaving them out is no bueno for me.
Listen, just tell them to get good.
I did. That's
Yeah, I just need to get a better survival skills. It's my fault.
That's why Steve suddenly remembered skills that he had from the very beginning.
I see.
You said to roll survival for if we're looking for something specific. Rax rolled a 20 looking for snacks. Like edibles.
You find a nice little
Swan.
you find a nice little berry bush.
Sweet.
You find a sausage bush.
Take as much of them as I can.
It grows hot links from its branches.
Steve, you're pretty sure there's a Netheril rune nearby. As you leave the Netheril rune, it's like there's a Netheril rune nearby.
It's like right behind him.
Yeah.
New hand has touched the Netheril rune.
I also Arcana?
With your current location, the main thing that is here.
So there, I also learned that the Netheril ruin is right here.
You confirmed that it is right behind you.
Yes.
So
the council is on the line.
So these are
We're getting such a raging clue.
Those are going to be your first set of checks for this travel. Which way are y'all actually going this time?
That's a good question. Hey, party, where do we want to go?
Doesn't matter. We all shouted different directions last time.
We have
Are we-
Port
we're in Meslo
Castigliar
now,
is what
right?
we're close to.
Yeah.
Let's just work our way back up.
And there's also we didn't go to Mesro, right? Like we're at the
Yeah,
ruin.
Mesro wasn't mentioned in the doctor's note.
Yeah. All we know is that it was wiped
Should we
out by
stop there anyway?
the murder, death, kill plague, right?
Yeah.
Murder, death, kill plague. Let's go.
A lot of things were wiped out by the murder, death, kill play.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's where we're going.
Why don't we see if there's
We're
loot?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go into the infected zone.
You're already.
I feel like either Bob predicted this and he's fine with it, or Bob is right now just going like, "God damn it."
No, it's kind of the goddamn it.
Yeah.
Unless there is absolutely zero things for us to find there.
There's nothing in Mesro. Mesro is not part of my thing. Camp Righteous is also not a part of this.
Aw.
Sad about it. All right,
Okay,
I guess
sorry.
Port Castigliere, unless someone has another idea.
Yeah, let's just head over there. It's right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Off to Port Gaslighter.
So I guess we go like here then. Do you want us to do our rolls then, Bob?
And that is going to be Rex LeChon.
Okay. So how are we doing it? Was it 2 survivals and a perception or something?
Yeah,
With 2
Uh,
perceptions and a survival.
that was the other way. Yeah.
Navigator, survival, and then
hookers on
lookouts or
maple.
perceptions.
Okay.
And
so...
I'm still confused about my contribution to it.
Whee!
So there are actually 4 different tasks that can be done,
Mhm.
and there's 5 of y'all.
We're on
2
an
of them are
expedition.
Yeah. Okay, so ah man, let's see. Roll the table.
Listen, you're getting it all out of the way early, like you said, Rex. You get a 20 on that one roll though, so you can't complain.
That's true. I did find snacks, which is more important than this.
So
Exactly.
you're going to Fort Castigliere.
Live or die, at least you'll be full.
Yes.
Um,
And thank you for the 55.
do y'all have a specific path y'all take?
Do
I
we
think
need to
either
tell
one
the DM
is-
ahead of time the path that
Yeah.
we're taking? Yeah.
No, I need to know which cell you're traveling through, so I can tell you if
Oh,
there's
he clicked
anything
it.
you find.
Well, I guess like you want me to move then.
Yes.
The northeast one.
Okay, so boom, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
Um.
it. Do we get any any text?
So while you're traveling,
Mhm.
y'all can hear the something first, but you're not sure where it is around.
I hear
But
us.
there is move. Keely, you can tell that in addition to the rune, there actually is like as you were traveling, there seems to be like a high spot in the ground, which would probably be a place for either a campsite or a village. According to the doctor's notes, the thing that would make most sense for there would be a mobile site, but you're not sure if it was actively in use. And it would be from the goblins, which would make sense about the goblins that were in the area recently. You do not know if they're still there. This movement that was noticed, you can't tell how big or how numerous it was, just that it was present.
Do we have a
Okay.
direction on that movement?
With a 10 and an 8, no.
Okay. just
You're not sure if it's only from one side, multiple sides. You're not even sure if it was just the wind or not. There was at least something that was
I heard
not the wind.
Sylvaris's dummy thick ass cheeks clapping.
Well, yeah, he doesn't make any effort to hide that.
Yeah.
Also parted, you know.
Okay, so do you want our
Sylvaris is the kind who would out himself by farting in the hot tub.
So, and just a quick question for this: if you say that, like, for instance, we saw this raised portion that could have been a camp, is it possible that it's in an adjoining cell, or is it in this exact cell that we're in?
It would typically be in an adjoining cell.
Okay.
Honestly, if I was going to have it be in the same cell for the sake of narrative, I'm just going to have you run across the campsite.
And that's all. I was just curious if, like, there needs to be action taken to move again, or because I'm going to be honest and say that if that's what Healy's 17 bought us, we probably should check it out.
If you want to, it would take your second movement of the day to go to that location.
Okay.
But that's you would most likely be able to find it.
Which direction is it in?
To the it's actually to the north.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can go north.
Yeah, why not?
Or we
we're just searching for stuff anyway, so might as well take some side tours.
Yep. Ooh, okay. I perceive everything.
I need the survival.
Are you rolling survival, Rax, or me?
I think it was Rax the second.
Yeah, let's die.
Well, we're very perceptive, at least.
We saw
perceiving my own death.
I'm amused because how the survival trick works is if you get below a threshold, I roll a d6 to figure out where you actually end up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Y'all have failed 3 times, including last week, including this right now.
Mm-hmm.
And every time, the d6 has put you in the exact same direction.
Let's go.
Calculated.
Like, you keep on failing successfully.
Task failed successfully.
It's a talent for us, yeah.
So y'all will move here.
Mm-hmm.
Will y'all... So Healy and Lachan, do you do anything in the meantime?
I'm giving Healy my rolls so they can roll with advantage.
And I can do it. And I can do an Arcana check. Is that how this works?
Yeah, if you want to kind of pinpoint where it was.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Where's my character sheet? Here it is. You're not gonna get me complaining when I can just roll Arcana all the time. Double, right? Pop.
Yep.
Oh,
nice. Oh, there.
Didn't need the second one.
I mean, if you want to keep
even
the
when
second
I provide advantage,
it's advantage, so it's my choice. I'm going to take my nat 20.
Damn, even when I'm helping, I'm useless.
Oh no! One of the most important parts about being a shrine maiden is just looking important.
It's true.
Don't have to actually be important. You just gotta look the part.
Exactly.
I thought that's what the entire philosophy between Bafine and Lachan was. I'm cute and adorable, and don't pay me any attention, or else I'm gonna stab you in the back with this knife.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you come across what you believe was a camp. It is a nice little clearing in the jungle. However, you can see what remains of what was probably fire pits. Some like padded down areas where they slept. It has been abandoned. You do notice that there is a spring of water here. That it was kind of like the camp was built around.
Is the spring dry?
No, it is. There's still water in the spring.
I think Lachan should like try to see how often or how long ago it was used.
What do you want me to roll for it?
That would be survival.
Survival. Behold.
Between the embers that were done, and just like the embers of the fire pit and the other telltale signs such as footprints, covering of them, like sled erosion, leaves covering them or stuff. You can tell that one, this was probably abandoned not this morning but yesterday morning. Two, this was a camp that was utilized by goblins or another small demi-human. It's most likely goblins from what you can tell. You can find like remnants of like bones and stuff that they just kind of discarded. In other places, you can kind of see where they discarded it by burying it. I find it funny that there's both. Usually, if they care enough, they would completely bury it.
Does he see any tracks?
Yeah, there are some tracks.
Do they lead out in a direction?
Yes. These go to the west.
Okay.
The number is, I'm gonna say, at least 6, given the time. And while an 18 is good, given the time, you're not sure if it was more than 6. And well, it was 6 or more, and you can tell that pretty reasonably. This was probably because of the number of mats that were laid down, and some of them were larger than others. Like you can see, like paddings that were not just a single person padded down.
Would that number?
But you're not sure how many more than 6.
Would that number roughly match the amount that we encountered earlier?
No. If y'all remember, y'all only saw 3. And then there was at least one other in the darkness further out.
Okay. So this may or may not be the same group we encountered.
More importantly, Fort Castiglione or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kobold camp, right?
One of the kobolds, yes.
Okay. Any possibility of that being a goblin scouting party?
Or is it possible this was a kobold camp?
So, but judging by the footprints, y'all are pretty sure that it is goblins, not kobold.
Okay.
Whether it was
our own kobold.
Whether it was a forward camp to scout them out in particular, Go ahead and give me an insight, Steve.
While he's doing that, is it possible to actually see the port from here?
No, you're still...
Okay. I didn't know if it was raised up enough to...
No, it's actually, you're raised... While you are higher up topographically from the port,
yeah,
there is still a pretty solid tree line blocking...
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were like, 10, 20 feet higher than the surrounding, or if we were like, oh, we're, like 50, 100 feet higher, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, y'all are, like, you're reasonably, like, you're probably higher than the trees on the coastline.
Yeah.
Right? But there is a wall of trees blocking the view of the horizon from you.
Are you trying to imply that this world isn't flat?
No, I'm trying to imply that you can't see through the jungle.
But if we're higher than the trees, then we should be able to see.
You're not higher than the trees that are right next to you.
Yeah, I know. That's
like
fine.
if you want to send Ronnie up, she might be able to see it from there.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll send her up and see if she can see like what she can see, right? From this quote unquote vantage point.
Yeah.
I send her up.
Yeah, have her give me a perception check.
That's you ask many difficult things.
Insight.
For the best of your knowledge, you can't tell if they had any. I'm trying to think of the proper phrasing. To the best of your knowledge, you can't tell if this was them just traveling about normally, because according to the doctor's notes, they are nomadic, and as well as the information about Chult and goblins. There's always the possibility, but it's also just possible that this is just so happens to be where they camped out for the night. With a
Alright.
16, you aren't sure.
Oh, regardless, we should be on the lookout.
I gave you the rule.
Hold on a sec.
Mhm.
This is very peculiar. I'm getting a call from the house, even though our phone doesn't work.
Everybody.
Yeah, how are you getting a call?
The ghost.
Okay, so what
What
did you
even
get
is
for
a
your
call?
perception check? That is a
15.
15. In the distance, she can see the coastline and the port. It looks like a port city. It
So,
doesn't seem to be
it's an
from
actual
where-
like city. It's not like a
It's not as big as Port Naranzaru,
yeah.
but it's not small, right? Like there's probably more buildings here than in like
Yeah, like I guess what
The-
I was saying is so can you describe it? Like how it actually aesthetically looks? It doesn't have to be perfect, just,
yeah, I can.
Is it like stone buildings? Is it like huts? Is it because when you described it as a like kobold place, I was like thinking that it was probably not
Oh, it was
super
a
elaborate, right? Yeah.
It was a humanoid city settlement before it was abandoned and subsequently taken over by kobold.
Okay.
From where you are on the map, the 15 and the distance away, right? She can't tell what it's made out of or
Sure.
really the condition. But it's like, okay, it's smaller than Port Naranzaru.
So she
but it
like
is-
smokestacks or something is all like
Yeah, like
okay.
like she sees several buildings, there are a number of reasonably large buildings that she can tell. There's one in particular that is rather tall, as if it was a tower or something in the center.
Mm-hmm. I mean, can she tell, does it look at least like human made, or is this something that maybe was constructed after the fact?
It is most likely human made.
Okay.
She would tell you that several of the buildings, like the colors don't make sense for like a normal human settlement, right?
Yeah.
Not really sure why colors don't make sense. It's like
Colorful.
there's a lot more green on the buildings, which is strange because like, okay, that's not
okay.
wood, that's not stone.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Yep. That's perfectly fine. All right. She comes back down.
I mean, she would have to come back down to tell you all this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
actually, oh, so this is an interesting
Pausing.
question. Should we actually forego moving further and rest here?
Well, we haven't really expended any resources, have we?
We've moved twice. We can only move once more.
Oh, and
If
you're
you
thinking
want-
it's
if you wanna
safe here.
like, if you want to take the third movement to like gather resources and try to make a potion or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we are within 3 of the port. However, there's the other consideration that may be that we get to the port and it's non-friendly. So there may also be the need to run away from said port rather than stay the night at said port. So it's up to you guys if you want to camp here or move. I just thought I'd bring it up.
I don't. It sounds
That
fine
is
to me.
a
We're not in a
valid
rush.
concern.
You know. Yeah. I don't know.
Because that'll probably mean we'll be getting to the port at the end of tomorrow.
As opposed
Also,
to the
another
middle of the
thing
day.
to take into consideration is that we are within a 24-hour span of goblins.
Hmm.
So we should probably... No, I'm going to side with Kat and say that we should probably hunker down.
I don't
If
know.
you have a goblin problem, I know a guy.
Is he?
Yo, is that gonna be one of our pound mates?
I was gonna say,
Goblin
is
Slayer pound mate,
he an expert in slaying things?
specifically goblins. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we send some people to gather. I don't know if like Healy can work on something, and maybe I don't know, like maybe some of us can try to like fortify the position somewhat.
Kind of make an exquisite barrier.
No, you already
Um,
burned that. Make a mediocre one.
Maybe set up some
Oh.
traps, some early warning signs, that sort of thing.
I'm going to set up. The barrier is going to be mechanically. Say, for the purpose of setting up a mechanical barrier, that's part of camping rather than what you're actually going to use for future benefit, such as a potion or antidote. If you want to set up the barrier and be really fancy with it, you can forego the actual attempt to make something.
I don't think a barrier is
But-
going to help.
But you can just
Sounds like we're trapping, maybe? Set up some traps?
I assume that'll be survival.
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and set up. What kind of traps are you thinking about? Like, just like alarms and like rattles, wind chimes and stuff, or
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea.
Maybe like a bear trap type deal, right? Like something to like at least like hold someone in place for a little bit, right?
like
That way, in
maybe a
case we try to
snare.
actually get rushed, they maybe don't get as quickly to rush us. Give us a little bit more time to act.
Okay.
But definitely
One
also some rattles.
question.
Go for it, Steve.
Did we figure anything out about the birdie magic cloak that I got?
Okay, so you have attuned to it, or I'm going to assume you attempted to attune to it.
Yeah.
Um.
Want me Arcana it?
So I'm going to tell you, if you had attempted to attune to it, you would have found out that the attunement failed. However, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
14.
You can tell that it failed because it is incomplete.
So that's
you-
what the word broken means.
There is a hole in the cloak.
Upon inspection of the cloak, you can tell that while the cloak itself is in good condition, the clasp seems to be. I mean, this isn't even broken in half. It's missing half of it.
Welcome back, Zephyr.
My internet is like going in and out right now. I don't know why. It was really weird. Everything was all frozen.
Were you like? What was the last thing you heard from us?
Well, the last thing I heard from you guys were.
Well, I mean, like
That's
the
what I
last coherent thing you heard from us.
Gotta be specific with him.
Something about setting up camp because of goblins and what we were gonna do there, and then everything went to shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So the party is of the opinion to forego the third travel for the day, set up camp here, fortify it somewhat, and then make for the port town tomorrow morning. Do you have any particular thing against that?
Nope.
Okay, they're going to be setting up traps. They kind of settled on like wind chimes and snares.
Yeah.
Not so much wind chimes, but like trap wires that set off
Early
like,
detection
chimes
/ warning and anything that could slow them down.
Yeah.
Make a pitfall.
So, Steve, your cloak, you can tell that it's not broken in half because it's not broken in the sense that I had something, I physically broke it, there's stress or break marks on it. This is a second piece fits into this one.
Like another layer.
Imagine like the best thing I can think of describing like right in my head right now is like a common rider belt
Mhm.
where it shifts and it moves into position. The thing that moves into position is missing.
Steve, you want to wear a belt around your neck?
It's not a
I was
belt.
about to say,
The clasp that goes around at the neck.
Healy, you want to try to reverse engineer?
Hello,
I can
Fox.
try. Can I see if I can make the second half myself?
I'm
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I was gonna
Kind
say
of
X'd it out.
understand. To try to understand what it would actually be, because like for example, like I can see how a USB looks and what it would take to put something into the USB port. That doesn't mean it will work as a USB once I put it in place.
It also doesn't mean you actually understand the technology behind it.
Yeah.
Hear that, Healy? They're doubting your abilities.
They are, and they're right.
And
Hey.
for good reason.
Yeah, you do not understand. You currently do not understand what its purpose is. Whether if it's like you're not sure if this is supposed to be a singular piece, like there's only ever one brother component to this piece, or if it's something that's supposed to be modular, like the cloak would change if the second piece were to be used differently.
Right.
You also
So
don't
I'm
understand.
being shown a shitty broken cloak. Is what you're telling me.
For the best of, no, you know it's magical.
An elaborate,
Oh, okay.
You are
an exquisite broken cloak.
Exquisite. Makeshift.
Your Arcana was
makeshift.
good enough to confirm that it is in fact magical, and Lechon isn't just crazy thinking that it's magic.
Okay.
But you're not sure how this works. This is it's like it's all Greek to me type thing.
Okay. This is some kind of Greek
even with
cape. I don't know what
identify-
Greek is, but that's what it is. Lechon.
Okay, what was that, Steve?
I said, damn, even with identify there, Healy can't figure it out.
Does Healy have a pearl worth 300 gold?
No, I don't think so. Do I? No.
Then how they don't have identify then?
That's a trick question.
I'm pretty sure y'all don't have a pearl worth. Well,
I don't think we do. We had diamonds, but I don't think we ever had a pearl. Did we?
Y'all stole a bunch of family jewels from
Yeah!
Monicus.
It paid
y'all
off!
Still have them?
It's one of the pearl of identify, or whatever it's called.
It basically just all it needs is a material component. It doesn't consume the pearl. The pearl just has to have a certain value to it.
And you're telling us that we have that.
You might. I'm going to let y'all roll percentile dice to see if there's something that would meet your need.
I think Lechon
Thievery
should roll
pays
that.
off again.
See, no one can get down on me about the hat or the incident at the estate. Then.
No, I'm pretty sure we can still get on to you about the hat.
Oh my god.
Who wants to roll the percentile
I
then?
think you should.
Alright, D100?
D100. You need
74.
higher. I was gonna say you need it higher than me. You do not have a
Hands.
pearl worth 300 gold out of the.
Atticus is a broke bitch.
He is. He's a cheap.
It was
bastard.
probably a fake pearl, knowing him.
Things made out of fucking mica.
You know what? With a 74, you found a pearl. You tried to cast the ritual for it, and it failed because you realized that it's fake. His wife probably never did.
Ah.
Wait a minute. This isn't a pearl, it's just chalk!
So
It's
in order
just
to
a
go through
polished
these, you did
rock.
have to remove them from the bag of holding.
Okay, I'm not sure why you're specifying that, but of course. Can I put
Who
them
knows?
back in the bag of holding now?
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay. We'll do that.
Something is now aware of our presence because of it.
I asked
Something that likes shiny.
Healy if Healy has any nails.
I always have nails. Right, Bob? Yes, I always have nails.
I take the nails that Healy has, and I take
Well,
like
technically, Healy doesn't have them. Styx does.
I take the nails
Styx
that
is just
Styx
smiling
has,
at you.
and I take 2 pieces of wood. I dig a small trench down around the outside of the clearing that we're in for the camp, and basically I put the nails in the wood somehow, like using some sort of
Bungee board.
percussion, probably somehow involving Styx as well, and basically proceed to take those 2 pieces of wood, put them right on the edge of this pit, so that when someone steps into it, not only will they step into the pit and probably twist their ankle, but the 2 pieces of wood with the nails in it will actually close upward onto their ankle and actually like just bite into their ankle from the pressure.
God, I love Vietnam.
Steve knew exactly what I was going for.
Okay, so let's do this. There are going to be.
I repeat this process around the entire camp.
Okay, there are going to be 4. There are going to be 4 sets of traps. Right? Let's make it 5. Whoever
Yeah,
has
5.
who has the highest survival out of all of y'all.
I think Zephyr.
Varus.
I do.
Okay. What is your bonus to survival?
+5.
Everybody, give me a survival check. Using his bonus, so D20 +5 or whatever, and that is going to be the DC of these traps that you are setting.
Do I include my roll too?
Yes, everybody
Oh
gets
my
one roll.
god.
I'll just roll my normal survival then.
16 for me then.
Raxon failed himself on his.
Wait, is that right? Did I do that right?
Yes.
22, let's go. Murder pit. I'm just glad Steve understood the reference.
I mean, I think we all did. I was having non-flashbacks.
I was gonna say, let me just put it to you this way: you will not be walking after stepping on this trap.
No, while we're at it, let's coat the nails with feces.
I mean, listen.
Looks
If you
at
want to go
Styx,
the
you
extra
know what to do.
mile, go for it.
Still, Styx pulls out the other bag of holding that's been used for all.
That's the wrong bag.
As everyone comes back, everyone notices Rax is in the distance. It is set up properly, but it is not hidden at all. It's just sitting on the ground.
Rex
like,
is like, look what I did.
That's going to be the one that catches something.
It's like, there, I fucking built it.
It's just like it's the proud meme. It's like, I'm doing my part.
That's a good point. We shouldn't smear feces on it because they might smell our trap.
Said anything about using your?
I mean, I think point stands.
Okay.
It would get smelled.
All right.
Oh, we can use dry stuff.
All right. Let's see. So y'all settle in for the night around this
Yeah.
this spring. Has anyone drank from the water from the spring?
Nope.
No.
Not I.
Not until I test it properly.
How does the water look?
Looks clean.
I
How does the water smell?
attempt to perceive the water.
It looks like water.
Okay, I attempt to survive the water.
I
You wanna try and
can
constitute
the
the water
water's
next?
Are you
mind.
using insight on the DM, Steve?
I'm using insight on the water.
Well, I mean, you're looking inside the water and you can see.
Does he see his
the
own
bottom.
reflection?
No, he's looking inside the water. That's what insight means, right?
Okay, yeah. I attempt to survive the water. So let me swig.
Alright, to the best of your knowledge, it's perfectly clean water. And considering a goblin, and using the logic of a goblin used this campsite, spread itself around the campsite, and probably used the water itself, Most likely clean.
I missed something. Are you
Well,
drinking
now it's not
nasty water?
clean.
I said I missed something. Are you?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
nasty water?
assume based off my 2 rolls there that there was no discoloration to the water. There was
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, we don't have to chance any of that. I can clean anything we need.
Well, too
he
bad.
does-
I chanced it.
Too bad I
So
drank the water.
You did drink the water.
Cool.
Rex is sitting there being like, "Oh, I can cleanse the water," and like turns around, and sees me with like a mouthful of it already.
Yeah.
It's really nice
said
spring
what?
water.
Sweet.
Note.
Does it like restore
now
my
slightly drunk.
vim and vigor?
And it's nice and cool.
We didn't
It's
find the
better
fountain
than the
of
water
youth.
that you've had in your water skin for the past.
Hey Rex, I'm thirsty. Can you clean the water for me?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
I mutter under
And
my
with that,
breath,
we
"Pussy."
throw Rex into the water.
Styx is just next to you, drinking from the water that you were drinking from.
60 to drink.
He likes when
No.
his fibers are moist.
I was gonna say, is it just like
Oh.
emulating it?
Let Rex or let Six go swimming either before the water's purified or after y'all are done filling your water skins.
Do I look over and I see Styx like literally slurping up water and just coming out the other side immediately?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
And then it just drips out for the next 5 minutes too.
and like
Okay.
you see, it's like, I mean, you probably like cupped your hands to bring it to your mouth as well.
Yeah.
You can see Styx doing the same motion. It just as Styx cups his hands, it just fills. It falls right. It goes right through.
Yeah.
I cast tetanus shot on Nathulra.
I mean, if I'm gonna need a tetanus shot, it's gonna be because of Styx at this point.
Miles.
Exactly, that's why.
Yeah.
Are you going to use the spell slot or not, Zar?
I think he doesn't need to.
I mean, if it's clean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I rolled high. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like-
So it is.
Yeah, just for future reference, I have a ton of stuff prepared just specifically for jungle travel. That's why I didn't use much attack spells last time. Like, all my stuff is like purifying food and getting rid of poison and stuff.
Scaring goblins,
Just letting you guys know.
conversing with kobolds.
pretty sure y'all are all.
I don't have
using
tongues
Aaron
yet.
And I don't think you need tongues to speak with your own species, probably.
Maybe.
He's not a goblin.
I don't speak asshole.
What do you
Oh.
mean? You
Speaks pompous.
Do you even speak goblin?
No, I don't think any of us do.
Goblin is a language, yeah.
What if the goblins speak infernal?
It's gobbish.
I'm gonna scream at them in abyssal.
I mean, maybe for an
This
intimidation
is so
check.
terrifying.
One screams back.
Okay, Final Fantasy.
Okay, so you are going to barrel down for the night.
Yep.
Standard sleep order. We're just going alphabetical.
Yep.
Everyone give me a perception check.
Perception.
I perceive the back of my eyelids. Rax perceives all.
Now I'm just going to use this order instead of trying to figure out what the actual alphabetical order is.
That's fine.
Dude, the dice do not like me.
Just because you're not
Um,
stabbing things. If you could stab your perception check, then you'd win.
Yeah, you need to stab the darkness.
No, you're right.
That's a better roll. Heck, even your
You'll
damage was
Five
better.
Piercing damage.
Yeah.
Well, no, you have to roll at a disadvantage because it's an unseen target.
Oh, fine.
I'm pretty sure I could stab darkness no matter where I swing. That seems weird.
Okay, you hit the darkness for 5 points.
Take that.
The fact that I rolled a 1, though, on both of those.
Good thing it's not the Konosuba.
Did the darkness cry out in pain?
Nope.
Okay.
The darkness crowd and lust.
Maybe.
I see Orange and Bob share the same brain cell.
Okay, so
The evening proceeds
the
uneventfully.
evening proceeds. Yeah, it is you do hear the chimes go off a few times in the night, but it's probably just the wind itself. It's like the light clatter rather than how it's designed is like once it's triggered, there is a rather large clatter.
Abrupt,
Nobody screams in pain from the punji boards.
Damn! Not even Sylvaris when he gets up to take a leak in the middle of the night.
Gator pee.
I don't know. Did Sylvaris go out and take a leak?
Sylvaris is missing.
Sad internet, sad.
Oh no, sorry, my microphone is muted. I just roll over to the side of my bed and just pee right there,
Oh,
and then roll back over.
I hope it seeps into your bedroll.
Why is my pillow warm? Damn.
Oh, no.
Why is your pillow that low?
Don't worry about it.
You did this to yourself, Healy.
I don't like sleeping up high.
Does this mean Sylvaris sleeps in the nude?
Yes.
God damn it. Okay. It's morning.
Dirty boy.
Thank God.
It's more. Funnily enough, you didn't even find the goose.
I think
I still haven't met the goose.
I think the goose knew.
I don't think it exists. I think y'all are insane and I'm in the wrong party.
What do you think
Understandable.
was stalking us in the ruins? It wasn't a canine, it was a
It's
goose.
a canine
Laura is
goose.
deeply upset by the revelation that the goose did not show up and vows to create even stronger traps.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, that's what this has been about.
It wasn't about
goose.
protecting the party.
It was about the goose.
It was
Always has been.
It was about procuring rations for the journey.
Anyways. How
So
are
we
you gonna
set
do
out.
Get our rolls in.
I take the punji boards with us, by the way, in case we
Okay.
need them. Because it's not like there's too much you have to do to prepare them at that point.
The punching boards is the name you're doing for your terrifying traps that you made?
No, punji.
Oh, punchy board. What are we gonna do about those terrifying traps that we left laying around?
Yeah, we're not going to leave them around.
Laura hands them to you to put it in the bag of holding?
Yes.
Oh, great. Yeah, put them right next to the oil. Yeah.
I mean, I'm walking around with flasks of oil and fucking potion of fire breath, alchemist fire.
Oh, actually, we can throw the alchemist fire in my bag of holding too. That sounds like a great idea.
He's a walking Amazonian rainforest fire.
You ever heard of a fire sale?
Okay,
Yes,
What are you
so
buying?
so do we get up and go then?
Yes, let's go. Where are we going?
Don't worry about it. Because at this point it
Yeah, I
doesn't
was about to say-
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm I'm gonna say we head to the southeast hex.
Okay.
That guy?
Yep.
Oh, there. Okay. I was kind of lost into where we were, but I see now. We're really far south. I didn't think we got this far south so fast.
I'll let Bob move us to where we actually went. Yeah. Well, now we don't make it to the port tonight. We're right back where we started.
I love the jungle.
Oh, we do need the perception checks though.
Wait, hold on. Isn't it my survival check this time? Because you rolled the first time.
We still
I'm
need
the last
your
person to go.
we still need your
The roll's
perception.
been made.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean we could, right? Like it I don't think it matters, but
It really does.
and then we need Rax.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Is it time for perception?
Perception.
Imperceptive as usual.
Y'all come across a familiar looking tree, and you're pretty sure y'all were here.
I whisper
as
to
a matter of fact,
Lachan,
There's
I think that tree is following us.
I think it's the water you guys drank.
well, I did carve my name into that tree, so.
I can still smell Rex's.
As a matter of fact, we were walking around in a circle around this tree for the last 20 minutes.
This is where Sylvaris peed, isn't it?
Yeah, I can still smell it.
No, we've
Smile.
we've moved. We're not there. All right, next one up.
Is it my turn to contribute?
I mean, you
Yeah.
can.
Arcana contribution?
With advantage. Not that you need it, because again, even when I'm helping, I'm useless.
Damn it, Steve! You need to take credit for the first roll then.
This is so cruel.
From where you are, you're pretty sure that the
Picks rocks.
what you can kind of confirm that y'all were here yesterday.
So I can confirm that Sylvaris did pee on that tree.
No.
Yes.
We return
I
to the
don't-
trail.
I don't have control over his bodily functions
Lamau, guys.
unless you want to like scare him to make him pee.
No, I'm good. Nah.
We attempt to head to the northeast.
I'll attempt to go to the.
We attempt to go to the northeast. Yes! Task failed successfully!
Whoa!
Means we're 4 for 5.
In a. You can hear a far off, and this is not something with. Not something with yourself. It is just that
Like-
loud,
Echoing throughout the jungle.
echoing through the jungle. You can hear like birds flee. Like you can hear like you can feel like this shake almost like when there's an explosion. You can hear that sudden gust of wind. The birds are flying off are flying away like towards y'all actually
Mm-hmm.
from the northeast. Not and this is for actually go ahead and give me a nature check.
Nature?
Nature.
Who has good
Oh,
nature? Because I
that's-
give up my roll for that.
Same.
I have
So
great
I
nature.
got a
So we have two people with plus
3 to nature.
with advantage.
It's
I have a -1, so I'm definitely not rolling.
probably going to be Lachan or Healy.
I mean, you have two with advantage, so
Well, I
Rox,
guess
what's your
it's
nature
me
check?
and Healy rolling.
1.
Oh, okay, well, Healy,
Yep.
Healy, and advantage
Oops.
We both get to do it?
doesn't matter
Alright.
anyway.
Oh, we're good.
Oh.
Oh, we're
There we
good.
go.
He perceives all the nature.
so
He knows the jungle is
you're
green.
pretty sure that it is almost a day's travel from. Not necessarily something.
Or
it's
is
not
that
something
you
that's-
pinging the map or someone else?
Yeah,
Okay.
the white one is over here.
Okay.
Sorry, had to correct our
SMH.
So you're pretty confident that it's about a full day's travel away. It's just that it was that loud, that much of an impact. And you can see the birds flying through as these two streaks cross the sky.
Uh-huh.
One is a bolt of lightning. Coming from
shit.
the ground, aiming up. The
Henry, is
other
that you?
is this wave of green smoke just pushing through the jungle itself. It is incredibly faint at this point because it's that far away. But like
Is it getting closer?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of how this would actually work because of, like I said, this is incredibly long way, far away.
I'll be right back, by the way.
But eventually y'all will notice this wave of this slight sour smell coming through the ground, through the air. With that 23 in nature, this is, if this was more concentrated, because this is something that happened such a far distance away and it's been dissipated over such a large distance, this would be poisonous. Because of where it is, it doesn't really have any effect on you. But you can because it was so potent originally, you can smell the sourness of it.
Do we know what type of creatures would be in Chult that could do that?
Like from the book that we read before?
Types of creatures that could do that. Nothing really in the book as far as specific to Chult. At least nothing that is reasonable. But you can tell that this was a clash between two creatures. And you do remember that the dragon that was witnessed that came to Chult was green, which typically would use poisons.
Cool.
Um, so it is reason. Go ahead and give me an
We
insight
saw
check.
2 attacks.
Why not?
It's on its desk.
Someone else give me an insight check.
Pooping.
It is most likely a clash between two creatures.
Okay.
This type of clash, especially if it was a dragon, right? Why would a dragon just blow its poison breath in the middle of nowhere?
It likes to torment people.
They can nest.
So, like, what creature would actually cast lightning?
You did hear 2 roars. Yes.
It's a
It
Kieran.
was a clash between. Let's see. Yeah, you did hear 2 roars. They were distinct enough. The lightning came from below, right? You all saw the bolt going out. It's fast enough that you aren't sure if, like, there wasn't anything that the lightning bolt came from in the sky, so it most likely came from below. So whatever it is, whatever this was, it was at least able to go some. You're not sure how this fight ends up, right? Because it's so far away. But it is, it was rather large, and between that nature check and that insight check, I'm going to put a pin on the map where you can kind of assume where it came.
Okay.
Anyways, to the best of your knowledge, it's most likely not a concern for y'all right now. So if Cad, you want to send Ronnie up to do a scout. It's far enough away. Most likely wouldn't.
Rolls a
But
one.
granted,
Oh,
whatever she sees is going to be rather limited, right? +2. Okay, so I rolled a 14. +2 is a 16. From the distance, she can see what looks to be a dragon flying no. It is not flying erratically. Yeah, and it is not flying erratically.
Yo, should I call it Dragon Daddy?
He could have valuable insight. The dragon could tell us what that thing is, or more
I
information
was about
about
to
it.
say, he could know something about a green dragon. That's all I'm saying.
And he was so happy with us the last time you talked to him. Well, this conversation will be even better.
Hey, what that dragon do?
Kind of. What do you think I brought all this oil for?
Yeah, same.
I say you do it. Latron. Says Sticks. Call him. Do it.
No, this has to be a majority rule thing.
Oh no, Mir has a very specific role in this. Not be, and it's not being Lechon's sugar dad.
Look, until I meet a dragon that actually likes us, this guy's gonna be Dragon Daddy until further notice.
Okay. So third stage of travel.
Yeah.
Am I rolling survival this time? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is I survival check.
Jesus.
Ain't no fucking way.
Any percent we
boy.
go in the right direction.
It just so happens that we start going towards the poison cloud. Oh no. We actually managed to get away from it.
With a 10 in perception from Thalra and an 8.
Yes.
Y'all can find not wildlife trails, right? If you've ever been out in the brush, or the jungles, you will see like animals will naturally collect on certain trails and it will become worn over time. This is very similar to that. But these are small. Granted, you do find some of the large as well, but the ones that are of interest are small ones going towards what you assume to. If you want to go ahead and give me a survival check, it needs to be specifically for Max. You can do so with advantage because I'll assume someone is helping him.
Oh,
These are kobold tracks that use these little trails that you have found. There are some trails that are wider and seem to have wheel tracks on them. Not sure if they're using like wagons that they recovered from the building, or
Kobolds on bicycles playing card games.
Oh,
kobolds on
yeah.
bicycles.
My favorite season of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay.
So it is nighttime,
nighttime.
or close to night. The punji boards go out. So I will. Everyone, go ahead and roll me a d20 plus 5 because we're highest double check.
Okay.
Yeah, you rolled a 1
Let's go.
plus 5.
Oh. I think we let Ronnie do it. I think Ronnie placed it for Flora this time.
Yeah.
And she
Want me to
did a
roll for
great
you?
job. She did a great job.
Okay.
I got a 16.
All right. So go ahead and give me perception.
I love doing that.
Okay. Well, but Silvara just. I'm going to roll on his behalf.
Got an 11.
Got an 8.
Okay, sorry about that.
No
Had to
worries.
start my laundry. Go.
I see how it is.
Listen. I also had to get cheesecake, so.
Huh? What kind?
I actually don't know. It's like turtle, I think.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
11,
Chocolate
10,
and
a 15,
caramel?
an 8,
Yeah.
and a 4.
I got some for Valentine's. I forgot how much I love
There.
cheesecake.
On the screen.
Nice.
That's turtle, all right.
Yeah. Ugh.
All right. So, y'all have settled down for the night. You have set up your bungee board and other assorted traps.
I wish.
The order is the same concept as what we did last time, where it just goes in order of what role in history. So Lachan, he next Bob for Sylvaris and Thalra.
Mm-hmm.
During Lachan's and Heal watch, nothing happened. During Rax, you can hear Rax hears the punji board. Rax actually got an 8.
What?
Okay.
I got 15.
No, that was your perception check. I'm talking about your trap
Bungee
check.
board.
Oh, yeah, no, it was crap.
Yeah, but maybe
Yeah.
Rax's didn't go off.
Well, I'm basically making it so everyone's went for them for their own watch.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to take someone else's.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so in the middle of the night, You can hear, you hear voices muttering further out. These are reasonably familiar to you. They're speaking Draconic, similar to how, maybe a different like dialect, but very similar to how you spoke before you joined the Church of Bahamut.
Okay.
You can tell
Bahamut.
that these are kobolds. They are chittering, and you can kind of make out that they're questioning what this trap actually.
Yes, I hope they're good kobolds, because Fortunate Son just started playing on my end.
Burning.
I stay quiet and listen to their interaction.
Burning.
You're educating them on how to commit war crimes. Yeah. Or have a nice snack.
Tell them I have cheesecake.
Will we fighting?
We're not.
Nothing
No, but yeah,
yet.
you guys are sleeping. I just heard some kobolds chattering. They came
Huh.
across the trap and are wondering what it is. And I'm just waiting to see if they set it off like idiots.
So they're
You know, that's fair.
they're further. They're probably. I would assume you'll set up the traps like probably 20 to 30 feet away.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, 100 feet.
Did we even hear it?
Shh,
don't
don't
think
worry
so.
about
Okay.
Can't just like get
So-
them further away from us.
it.
So Rax, you are not waking up the party, and you can hear them. Are you just going to wait for them to? I'm going to assume that y'all didn't set up camp on some of these little wildlife trails found, right?
No, that'd be dumb.
Yeah. And y'all would know that would be.
Yeah.
Would it be dumb?
It's-
That sounds
I'm
pretty
just-
smart. How to make new friends.
It seems like something a goblin would.
I mean, I feel like we would do it like off the trail, but not like on the trail itself.
Put
I
your
don't know,
traps
what
like
do you guys
a little
think?
bit off of the trail as well. Okay.
Yo, why are there bullet holes
Yeah,
in
like
the
I'm
map?
listening to see their interactions. If they do come closer, I will awake the party. But
Oh,
like,
okay.
otherwise, I'm just gonna
I
listen
didn't
to
realize I
them.
needed to scroll up.
Oh, I didn't realize there's anything on the screen either.
Sorry. Yeah, this is the same. This is the same map that y'all used a while back. Let me build some area. Hey, reveal yourselves. Uh,
By the way, how many days have we been in the wilderness?
uh,
Anyone
Yeah.
counting?
Or since the time is probably all whack now.
I think
Each
it's been
check
like,
was a day, right?
I was gonna say, I think it's been maybe
each
like
3 checks.
4 or 5 days.
Oh,
Yeah, we have 3 parts of a day basically.
Oh, fuck.
So, are you gonna get close enough so that you can see them, or are you just gonna stay quiet and stay out of sight?
no, I wasn't planning on moving. I'm just gonna sit here and listen to them since I can hear them from here.
So they are examining it. You can hear one of them say, you can hear one of them like emit like a shrill little, like, imagine if you touch something hot and you like moved your hand away, like you kind of expected it to be hot, but you had to do something stupid anyway, and you immediately pulled back. Except with sharp, right? So you hear like a lighter scream, like, "Oh, that's sharper than I expected," and you hear them say, "It's like, oh, that is sharp. Ooh, sharp."
Ooh, shiny.
Sharp.
You can't really tell shiny because you don't see any light from.
Is this the camp that was like friendlier than the other ones?
No.
Okay. I'll definitely just sit and listen then.
We can share our knowledge of war crimes with them, though, and make them friendly.
I don't think that's how that works.
Fuck around and find out.
You hear them say, "Let's see if there are more," and they start moving.
Okay, I'm gonna reach over to Thalra and smack her a little bit.
Ah,
Shh. And I'll point to the sounds.
Okay.
Kobolds.
I proceed to continue to have my eyes closed.
It's like kobolds, elves.
Elves?
No, it's like you're pointing out. It's like, okay, you're a kobold. I'm an elf.
Yeah.
We've known this. Okay. I'm going to need. Are y'all gonna wake up everybody, or just the two of y'all?
I mean, it sounds like he went back to bed. But
Fine, I'll get up and wake other people up.
Too.
Okay. You can hear rustling coming through the trees. One of them says, "I found another." After a while, you hear a very loud scream.
Got him.
One of them probably found one of the others.
Did everybody wake up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're awake now.
I would
Loud
assume
Healy
so.
snoring sounds. I'll get up.
Kick you in the butt.
Pulls his pants up.
Hey, yo, why's your cock out?
Airing it out, bro.
Proceeds to pee his pants.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and roll me initiative. They do not, and
Don't
you know
forget to
what?
click
I'm not
on your
even gonna have
icon.
y'all
Make sure you
roll.
click on your portrait.
Oh, I should probably put up the thing first. Sorry, hold on. Where's my?
SMH.
They changed the layout. I'm sorry.
I rolled a 21.
Put it in.
Actually, I think it was already in there.
It was. Oh, now it's not.
Haha.
It was until he erased it.
I accidentally.
I knew it.
The token's gone.
No. How did I delete Rax?
He's joined the other side now.
It was all a matter of time. I knew they were a sleeper agent.
Well, you can tell ours from the bad ones because ours is looking downward a little bit and the other ones are looking upward.
So you're saying ours has that signature look of superiority?
Yes.
He's got the superiority dice.
He's looking down on them. I mean, are we going straight into combat here, or is this is there?
They have not noticed you yet.
How
going
the
to put us-
fuck have they not noticed us?
They haven't noticed you.
Okay.
They noticed the
They
trap
noticed the traps.
Yeah.
because we haven't done anything. Like I haven't yelled or anything.
Being nice to say that your sleep. Nobody was snoring loud enough to detect them, except Sticks.
He's still asleep. I pick him up. I prepare my catapult spell.
Okay. At this point, y'all can probably start seeing the movement. Y'all can't see their outlines, but you have a general idea of where they are. They're still a little bit too far away in the brush to actually hear you. But you see one of them move towards the one that, or you hear one of them move towards the one that screamed. Sylvaris, you're up.
So we are not in combat yet currently, right? Correct?
Y'all are in initiative order. They have not detected you. If y'all were to attack, they would be surprised. But I'm not going to let y'all attack and then start initiative and let you all attack again.
I think the question is, are they hostile? And we don't
After
know.
one of their friends got
Y'all do
spikes
not
in his
know.
foot.
So this is, according to the doctor's notes, this is the ones that are aggressive. But
All right. Well,
they have not been aggressive to you yet, and you have not been aggressive to them yet, other than them running across a punji board.
okay. So I'm going to give you
Let's
this.
try diplomacy first.
Right? That's my roll, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And that's where I want to move right there.
Okay.
I'm basically just keeping an eye on them the entire time, while trying to be sneaky.
Hmm.
You can y'all can all speak Draconic, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No.
I think I can.
Okay. Not Sylvaris. Got it.
No, I can't. Oh no, I can. Yeah, sorry. Never
The
mind.
face
Okay.
can.
With your movement, with a 11 on your stealth check, you can tell that their movement stops. Like, you know how if you notice something and you just kind of lock up and stare at where it was coming from,
Mm-hmm.
they don't see you. They just know there's something in your area, right?
Ooh. Okay.
Alra.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Would you allow someone else to ride Ronnie? Not in combat. How about?
They would probably have to be a small creature.
How small are we
Because-
talking?
Kobolds, I think,
Sticks.
are small, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Sticks.
So if you can convince Ronnie, I will let you be able to convince Ronnie to carry a small creature. They can. You are a medium creature and can use her as a mount specifically because of your class features.
Sure. I get
Nobody
that.
else can use her as a mount.
Yep.
But she could probably carry a small creature at your request.
Yeah. So, I would like to move
I mean,
Ronnie
you did use
like
me as a
up
dive
here
bomb.
and have like her carry racks. We're going for the C3PO boys.
What?
You don't know the C-3PO?
I don't think so.
Rax is now their
He
new
was
god.
promised flesh.
I see it. Okay, yeah.
What?
Oh. I thought Rax was promised flesh.
No, Rax is now
I have
Kobold
a god
god.
already, though. I already
Okay.
worked up god.
That's fine.
I'm gonna pause this. So you're gonna try to convince Rax
Yep,
to be their new god.
quite literally.
Okay.
Dragon Rider
Appear
Rax.
before them.
Yeah,
and
he's
speak
going to be a
abyssal
kobold
to
riding on a
confuse them.
dragon like an
I am
absolute
going-
Giga Chad.
This is hilarious.
Yes.
So I just wanted to make sure that that's what you wanted to do.
Yes, 100%.
Rax, are you okay with pulling this off? Or attempting to pull this off?
Sure.
Why don't you cast like a light spell on yourself or something as well?
Like we have a light spell in this party.
Listen, I don't know, right?
Everybody sees in
Hold
the
on.
dark. What do I need light for?
One minute. One.
Boom
Look,
stalkers.
here's what we'll do. We'll have you fly up
I have
into
fairy
the air,
fire.
and I'll launch a fireball off behind you, so this way you're illuminated by an
Oh, I do have light. Never
explosion.
mind.
Because cool guys don't stare at
And I'm gonna thaumaturgy a roar.
I have light anyways. It's fine.
We just need to make him look and sound and be the most godly kobold he can be. We're going for absolute Giga Chad vibes here.
Yes.
Like I said, it's the C-3PO.
Okay.
When you
It's
said
fine.
C-3PO, I was thinking it was the when R2 and C-3PO were basically given to Jabba.
No.
No,
It's
I
the
I've
Ewoks.
given
The
you
Ewoks
this-
worship them
I
as
knew you meant
gods.
the god part of Ewoks. I knew.
Yeah.
It.
It's great.
Okay. Continue.
Okay, so is Rax down for this?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we get Rax on top. I'm gonna move in back here, and I don't know if I can like ready a spell or anything like that. Is that possible?
Yes, you can ready an action. Oh, it's thaumaturgy, so it's.
Yeah, I just want to ready
if you ready a spell-
thaumaturgy and basically
if you-
roar.
So for future reference,
Yeah.
I'm not going to change how this works.
Uh-huh.
If you ready a spell
Uh-huh.
and the condition for activation does not go off,
Yep.
normally you would lose the spell slot it goes with it.
It's a cantrip, so
Right. That's why I'm clarifying
Okay.
now about about this for future reference.
Sure. Yeah, and I'm going
The
to
cantrip gone off.
set the condition for being that they notice Rax.
Okay.
If that's something I can set.
As in like Rex greets them.
Oh, they
or if
will.
No. As in, like,
Yeah,
basically just
as-
make him sound like he's got like this booming Giga Chad roar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's the kobold of all kobolds. And that's my turn.
Lechon.
Use thaumaturgy to play Coco Cabana.
You have thaumaturgy?
Quick, Lechon, tie a rope around your neck and hand it to Rax.
Finally, I'm free. Oh God. I guess I will. I'm gonna take a page out of Zephyr's book, and I'm going to stealth roll.
SMH no balls.
18.
So you can move
Let's see.
up to half of your speed while being stealth.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure that
5,
you move three.
12.
You move 3 squares, Zephyr, from here. Close enough.
Let's see. Then I'll do 1, 2, 3.
You were in stealth right next to the kobold.
Oh, it's mostly I don't want them to freak out while I'm moving.
Mhm. Okay, no one would notice you anyways. It'd be glaring at Rax's absolutely chiseled pecs and pointy chin. And horny horns.
Let's see. What is the condition of that? 1 minute is 10 turns, right?
10 rounds, yes.
I will prepare a firebolt if they try to charge us. So basically just going to put myself on Overwatch.
So, like, if they if they charge you or if they like attack the party.
Attack the party.
Okay, so they have to make like an attack roll or a visible spell effect against the party.
Yes.
Okay. Because like charge could mean like if they move forward.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Actually, hang on. I'm gonna burn a spell slot.
Oh?
I take that back. I'm gonna burn a spell slot, and I'm gonna get Shadow Blade out.
Just standing there.
Menacingly.
Okay.
Good thing
I
it's
got
at night.
Exactly, so I can get my advantage.
Within the light of the
Sure.
fire.
Okay, so you know that Shadow Blade has verbal and somatic components.
Yep.
Somatic
Mhm.
verbal components are identifiable at least 30 feet away.
I'm
This
pretty
is
sure that's more than. Yeah.
oh sorry, 60 feet away.
Oh, he changed it.
Well, so the common logic is another spellcaster who has counterspell would be able to identify someone casting a spell within 60 feet in order to counter their spell.
Does
It's like a
Firebolt
mirror.
not have the verbal and
Technically,
somatic?
if he's just preparing the spell, he doesn't actually do the verbal components yet.
Okay. So that just means he doesn't
but-
have Shadowbolt out yet. Or
Shadowblade.
Shadowblade, yeah.
Okay. So you would prepare. You're not going to cast Shadowblade. You're going to prepare, or you're going to ready a Shadowblade if they are aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you said regardless that burns a spell slot.
I mean, if you want to play diplomatically / religiously, probably it's your call. You do not know if they would recognize the spell casting itself, but they most likely would be able to hear it.
I just think we go with the intimidation vibe.
Alright. Then we will forgo Shadow Blade because I can also just pop it on my turn using my meta magic.
Yeah, just prepare the Firebolt. It's safe.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Heal these up.
It seems like people got lots of plans going on. I don't want to get in the way of those, so I plan to stealth check and continue hiding. Oh boy.
Y'all are great at stealth.
I crouch quietly.
Hey, I am good at spell.
And I don't really plan to move
choose not
because I
to
got
do
good
it.
seating already, so that's my turn.
Healy stealths by doing nothing. Being inconspicuous.
I hide myself in plain sight by standing next to the stinking, rotting flesh doll.
It's the
It's
whole
laughing.
it's the whole Skyrim meme. Like, can they see me if I go like this? And you just see them crouch.
Yeah.
You're practicing the court advisor to the Giga Chad kobold, and just practicing being seen without being seen.
Okay.
All the kobolds meet in the center and just start pointing at each other like the Spider-Man meme.
One of them is not like the rest, Steve. One of them is riding on a dragon.
Yeah, one. Well, I was going to say, you're right. One of them's facing to the left.
We're gonna Prince Ali this shit.
So y'all can tell. Oh, hold on. Since they all froze once. Once
Sylvaris moved.
Sylvaris moved.
Mm-hmm. I mean, did they freeze because of Sylvaris, or did they freeze because one of them stepped on a punji board?
Basically, the moment you were able to know approximately where they were, even though they were outside of your dark vision because of the cover.
Uh-huh.
You were able to know approximately where they were because they were moving still.
Yeah.
The moment Sylvaris moved, that movement stopped. Now, y'all's passive perception ranges from 11 with Lechon. Well, did Lechon ever get? Did Lechon? Did you train perception after all?
No.
Okay. So your passive perceptions go from 11 with Lechon all the way to 17 with Rax and Thalra.
Mm-hmm.
All of you. This one, you are extremely confident that these two aren't moving.
Yep.
This is where the scream came from. And they're still kind of moving, taking care of the wound. This one, Sylvaris, Healy, Rax, and Thalra, you all can tell that it moved over here. It moved very quietly, very stealthily. Yeah. And most likely, you think they're heading towards will Sylvaris move. This one, on the other hand, you cannot tell where it goes.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you can actually see. This one's really close, so you can see. At this point, these two both see
the party.
The party, namely, first and foremost, Rax riding Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all do?
By the way, the roar goes off then.
Okay.
Rawr.
Thaumaturgy. They all know. They all know.
Oh yeah.
Where y'all are.
Yep.
I would hope so.
Well, they know where quote unquote Rax is, right? They shouldn't know the stealth people in theory, but I say in theory because
that originates from...
I don't know how good our stealth rolls were.
Okay. You can tell that these two have weapons drawn.
But are they quivering in fear?
The roar went off.
Yes.
But I mean, if you want an immediate effect, you're gonna have to roll the deception.
No, that's fine.
Or intimidation. If you wanted to accompany the whatever Rax is going to attempt to do here.
Yep, that's what we'll let it happen.
Okay. So before they attack, Rax, I'm going to let you kind of overlay initiative with them a little bit.
Okay,
Just because you all still are not in combat.
that's fine.
Okay, so
I just bellow out, "Who dares disturb my camp?"
okay.
In Draconic,
Prostrate
right?
yourself before me, or I may show mercy.
Assuming in Draconic, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me a
Oh God.
would this be intent, deception, or intimidation? Or
Can I assist
It doesn't
this?
matter. They both suck ass.
I know, but it's gonna be you.
I'm the worst one for this, so that's fine.
Can I assist him?
He's gonna have advantage on whichever one is done, right?
Yeah.
It's the same check
Yeah.
for both, so I can do either.
Yeah. Okay, so technically, just how are you going to try to do it, right? Are you just going to try to, like, are you just trying to pretend? I guess no, this would probably be intimidation right now because it's not really targeted at deceiving them yet.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
intimidation.
Yeah, it's just intimidation, and go ahead and do so with advantage because of the thaumaturgy and the behold, I am the Grand Giga Chad Kobold.
I have flash of insight. Ah,
Oh my god.
yeah, let's kill him.
Oh my god.
Told you.
Welcome to my camp. Rawr.
Yo.
That's impressive.
Okay, let me.
Wait, that's the wrong one.
Did you want to do deception or intimidation?
Ah, not any better.
Yeah, I mean.
Yep, it is very much better. Okay. This is going to be 4 active insight checks from them. 1 for each.
Okay.
Something tells me they win.
You convince one of them to prostrate before you.
This is like Anakin seducing Padme with "I dislike sand" in her face.
I
Works on
dislike
1 to 4 Padmes.
Punji.
This one, you can tell this one starts cowering and starts like prostrating themselves before you, and the others are just like
What the fuck, dude?
the other ones with their short swords out looks at them, looks at you,
Oh.
looks at them. It's like, get on your feet! You're making us look bad in front of the tiny dragon. Like, they're completely ignoring Rax. They're more impressed by Roddy at this point.
Okay, that guy's dying. Which one said that?
Him. Which one said that? Which one said that? Him first.
Okay.
Okay.
I pointed him. You will die first.
Okay. With that, this one is going to come up and attack you then.
That's fine.
All right, I have a 21 and a 23.
Jesus.
I mean, sure, that hits. Weren't they surprised though?
They had their turn first.
Right,
Oh.
but like when they get their
And-
turn, doesn't mean they're no longer surprised, but they don't get to do anything.
Another day of me being confused by surprise mechanics and
Fine. What are they
D&D.
hitting me with if they're standing that far away?
Beers?
Short sword.
Wait, what?
They're within 5 feet.
I'm not seeing the characters that you move next to me.
Yeah, I was about to say the closest
Wait.
one is like 2 squares out from me.
Do you see?
Where's So I thought Ronnie and Rax were here.
No.
No, we didn't move. I didn't have any
Concern.
movement, so she just picked me up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a screenshot to make you understand what I see.
Confusion.
Apparently the tokens didn't update their locations. Oh, and they already moved anyway.
That's hilarious.
Like they already moved on their turn. So okay.
I was very
Yeah,
confused.
so they don't. Okay, so they don't.
So he
get to
snarls.
they respond. Basically, I'm going to say that all of y'all's actions have been consumed for this turn.
Yeah.
Including yours because you attempted to intimidate them.
A great charade.
What? Okay.
By the way, which one of them stepped on the Punji board?
One of these two.
But which one?
You didn't see it.
Okay.
It was this one.
I was gonna say, as long as you know which one.
Okay. Okay, Rax, go ahead and it is your turn. You have your action. Go for it.
No, you said I did the intimidation, so next
No,
time.
go ahead. Doesn't matter. It was part of your elaborate setup for your thing, so.
Wait, who has the ring?
I do.
Sean does.
Okay. I was gonna say.
The one ring?
You should have given him the ring back and let him cast Fireball.
I think you have to attune to it, which takes time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, why am I milling?
I don't know. I'm on ambient sounds. But I guess we can switch.
This is what's going through the head of the one guy who has the spikes through his foot.
I thought it was.
Just a weird, quiet, and sad piece as he bleeds out in the forest.
Pretty sure what's
It
going
plays
through
the
his
sad
son-
Naruto music.
His head is his fortunate son.
Can you make that large for me?
Large?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, thank you.
Is it that
Okay,
big?
so, that's not spiritual weapon. I'm just using it as a token.
Oh, okay.
I am casting
You want it in that location?
Guardian of Faith. It's a large spectral guardian, appears and hovers for the duration, and it has a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with my deity. And I want it right here. I was planning on doing that during my intimidation, but
Okay.
it was my turn, so I wasn't going to cast anything.
Right.
But that's what I do.
Okay.
Okay. It is this kobold's turn. And you can see it as it's coming out of the brush. Yeah, it's gonna attack you as well. With 2 attacks.
It will try.
One is a 15, the other is a dirty 20. He's using a small hand crossbow.
On who?
On you, Rex.
Oh, the second one hits.
Okay. False god.
False god. Hey, it hit. It didn't kill him.
Yep. It is 9 points of damage.
He shrugs it off. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Okay. It is Silvarus' turn.
Tell him, ha, pathetic.
I'm pretty sure Silvarus is.
No, I'm back. I'm
okay.
back.
Oh,
I'm
you're
back. I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah. Are
Are you
Alright.
singing Fortune Son now?
Something like that. I'm gonna go here. Right. What,
Was
bam,
the war
15?
was the war you were in anything like Vietnam?
It
Tavares?
could have been. It could have been. Depends
They're in
how
the
much
fucking
poo was done.
trees, man.
They're in the trees. Alright, 15,
15 versus armor class is a miss.
14. That's a miss. Oh, that's also a miss. It's also my end of my turn.
Fun.
Ah,
Sylvaris breakdances in front of the enemy.
shadow boxes.
He default dances on them.
It's like one of those videos where like you get as close to hitting the person as possible without hitting them.
Yeah.
Like you're doing like all these special like punches and kicks, but you don't actually hit them.
Like an action hero, bro.
Yeah. You're a stunt
Alright,
double.
Aura.
You must have some pretty good armor then.
Well, since my dragon is currently mounted. Okay, so question.
You can have her unmount me.
I was gonna say, do I move racks around now? Or
Yeah.
does-
Technically.
Do it.
Okay, then
Drive him closer so he can.
then yeah,
hit them
then
on
I
the
say they move up there.
We want them to come to my thing though.
Yeah. Oh,
I
okay.
was about to say
If that's
they
the
do
case,
shake
then
things if they walk through it.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
Guardian of. Ah.
I put it all
Okay,
in
so you
chat.
cannot end your turn within the same square as your guardian. It occupies the space.
I'm not in it.
Well, okay. Why is it different?
I think you need to refresh the
I
page.
don't know, Bob.
Okay, so yeah, let me refresh my page because it looked like the guardian was a square lower than it actually was.
It's funny too because you even asked him, "Is that where you want it?"
Okay. So you move there.
Yep.
All right.
And
What is-
then
Ronnie gonna do?
Ronnie's probably going to like sit tight for a second, but you know what?
So this one is still cowering.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna move up here to the one up top. And I'm gonna go ahead and unleash. I think it's this one. Wait, no, sorry, that's the longbow. Forgive me. I can't read. One of these is the unmounted sword. I think it's this one. No, that's the two-hander. Is it this one then? There it is.
One-handed.
There it is. Yeah, because I got sword and board.
Yep.
Okay, does an 18 hit?
It does.
And then we're going to infuse that for some extra special damage. And then once more. And I assume an 11 does not.
An 11 does not.
Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Did 50.
Oh, would you like me to move more, Steve?
I mean, if you can get to the other side of him, sure.
I should be able to,
If
yeah.
not, I mean, I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I was about to say 25 feet would net me where you're at.
Okay, then boom. Huzzah!
Gonna pop my sorcery points to quick cast my Shadow Blade.
Isn't that a bonus action already?
Shadow Blade? No. Oh wait, yes it is. Never mind. I lied. Smell bad.
If you want to spend the sorcery point.
And I will attack him with my green flame blade.
In the darkness.
Advantage. Plus
That's what the sorcery points are for green flame blade. Because
Yeah.
it's 2 spells going off.
Or is it?
It's a spell and a cantrip. One uses a bonus action, one uses.
Yeah, you just can't
And
cast 2
Spell casting
level.
is still a weird and foreign thing
It
to me.
is.
Okay, oh shit, sweet. I still do have my green flame and shadow combined. So this one doesn't have the jump damage augmented onto it, just the fire damage and the shadow damage.
I gotta rename these things.
So that's the 11, and
Oh, make it-
unfortunately,
At advantage, it is
Yeah.
dark out.
yeah. So that is, I'm just gonna do 1d20 plus 7. 127.
That will be a hit.
Alright, so 14 psychic damage and 6 fire damage going to him.
It's charisma modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Just 4. You rolled a 2 on that. It does a total of 20 points of damage to it. It is not looking very well.
And in Draconic, I will tell him that he should have surrendered.
The one
As a-
true lord.
As a, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Oh god, where is intimidation? There it is. The alphabetical order, I know what that means.
Healy, go ahead.
Alright. So it looks like my best order of operations here. Let me get my bearing with the spacing with this ruler.
Oh,
Hey.
damn.
40 feet, huh?
Lachon, you can tell that this goblin or this kobold realized I have made a horrible mistake.
Nani?
Leave now.
Well, you know, let's do the thing that works every time. I'm gonna cast catapult on the sleeping sticks and bonk this guy.
Wow.
You're gonna
That's
bonk the
plenty
one
of
that's
range.
actually groveling?
This is the one that's groveling?
Yeah.
But you're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can snipe this one.
That one's the one that got stepped on the Punjabi board or whatever. The Punji board.
He's immobile.
I was about to say the Indian board?
Yeah.
Pick your poison. Because you guys got these ones covered right now.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't hit the one that's actually castrating or castrating. What's the word I was thinking of there?
Prostrating.
Prostrating. There it is. Prostrating himself.
I hope he's not castrating himself.
Wow.
You ever get
I've made
so
a horrible
terrified that
mistake
you just
to
want
castrate
your dick
yourself
balls
right
off?
Wait,
now.
did you just assume that kobold's gender?
I'm terrified.
what?
I'm gonna
Fair
cut
enough.
my balls off.
Anyway, I think if that's the case, I'm gonna go after the wounded one.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonk this boy with my sticks catapult. I do I have to roll for that, or I think it's an ability check, right? Dexterity saving throw against my spell mod.
Good old DST.
Yeet!
That is a grand total of a 10.
Sounds like he's getting smacked in the face.
He is. Those sticks, but
3d8
gets-
to both of them.
He gets smacked by a wet sticks.
Here comes
he's
my
still
roll.
wet.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
been traipsing through the mud.
God
I
damn.
figured that 6 would be like piggybacking off random people, or trying to at least.
Here, let me get Styx's
Oh.
health up before I get
You
sick.
think anyone
I
wants to hold
really-
him?
It's a
Well, I
trying.
do. Like I do, but
Like,
hit points.
Whenever
40.
I think of Styx, I think of the fucking teddies from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
He probably tries to keep himself wet so that we don't use him as dry kindling for the fire.
Oh yeah, he's terrified. He lives in fear every day. He tries to hide it behind a thin veneer of maniacal laughing. Okay, so that's 6 damage to both of them. I tracked my end. And then I have to use, that's my action for myself. Then I bonus action to command Styx to I guess I'll flamethrower this guy because that's a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Flamethrower.
Fortunate son
God.
intensifies.
This poor kobold. Stepped on a Punji
Doesn't
board
sound
in the
like it.
jungle and then got
Look, I warned him.
hit by a projectile lit on fire.
I warned him.
Melee weapon +0. Yeah, so it's the 17 hit.
Yes, it does.
Does he scream in pain?
6 fire. 6 fire. Whoosh.
This guy is experiencing the entirety of Home Alone in a span of a couple turns.
Oh god, that's a cone.
It's a cone.
It is. Oh my god.
It's technically a deck save.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Why
so
does
you
it-
use your
why
action,
I
you
haven't
use your bonus
said-
action.
You have it set up as an
Anything else
attack
you
instead of a
horribly?
spell.
Anything else you have?
No. Styx is gonna smile.
Pulls out a gun.
Okay, so it's against the Dex for next time. Then I see. I need to change the way this is set up. Then. Yes, that is my turn.
I hope that guy runs.
How is he gonna run? We basically broke his ankle.
Not that guy. I meant the other guy between you guys.
I'm impressed he can limp over to Sylvaris.
He is going to attack Sylvaris with his short sword. That is a. Oh, it's a dagger, but it is a nat 20.
Jesus.
They have pack tactics, so they get advantage on that attack roll.
Sure.
That will be 9 points of piercing damage.
Just wait till they see our back tactics.
What?
Okay, fails the save, takes 8 points of damage.
And then gets pushed back 10 feet away.
This poor kobold. All he wants to do is be part of the team.
How does
Do you even have enough movement?
he had 60?
That's.
He doesn't have more.
I feel like he should have had
You have
half movement.
60?
He stepped on a Punji
30.
board.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 squares, 30 feet.
I just figured it was lower because you got a trap.
The trap, the
That's funny.
projectile, the
He gets
flamethrower.
pushed away anyways. It's hilarious.
Now he gets shoved. Literally got shoved down the stairs.
In its confusion, it's gonna throw its dagger at you. That will be a 24. for
Jesus.
save.
Sure.
You rolled a 16, it's a +8.
He's like the epitome of both unlucky and lucky at the same time.
8 points of piercing damage. No,
He
sorry.
is yin and
No,
yang.
8 points.
Okay.
It is not. He is not doing very good at all, though. This one is still cowering.
Yep.
This one is going to stab the. Is going to stab the Lechon though.
Attempt.
Can try.
I was gonna say attempt.
Yeah. So, I have a unnatural or a natural one, and a 19.
And I am going to use my reaction to pop shield.
Armor class goes from 17 to 22. Attack fails.
My faith makes me strong. Kobold.
This one is still cowering.
Yep.
You can hear it start chanting prayers.
To who?
Forgive me of my insolence.
Spare me, master.
Rax, it is your turn.
Can I move, or do I have to let Brandy move?
You are
You can
turreted at the point, but yeah, you
can
could dismount. It is half your movement to dismount, though.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna walk over here.
Shank
I'm
it.
gonna use my, or actually, when I get right here, I'm gonna use my bonus action to screech. So we get
Yes.
advantage on both of these guys.
I already have advantage, but yes.
And then finish my movement, and I'm gonna use inflict wounds on this guy.
Click advantage. Go ahead.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
You will die first, motherfucker.
17 necrotic damage.
As the life drains out of it, and its eyes roll back, it is a lifeless husk.
Told you you'd die first. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. It is this kobold.
Which one?
This one.
Ah, okay.
Scanning the battlefield, he is going to disengage and yell at the others. You must return to base. Warn the others. And he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, Silvaris already used his reaction, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is he like? So is he off the map, or like can we just not see?
I will extend the map. You
Okay.
can still track him at this point.
Yeah.
There's
By the way, did he look like different than the others?
he had a fancier hat.
Okay.
Not for long.
My hat.
Not much fancier, but he was clearly the one in charge.
Yeah.
All right. Silvaris.
Boink. You thought you could run.
You can see he looks around and just sees you cowering over him. It's like,
All right.
This bad idea.
Also, the one in between me
So-
and Steve is dead, right?
Yeah.
Or at least unconscious.
With inflict wounds.
Pretty sure it's dead.
I was about to say, nah, he dead. He is spiritually dead.
In accordance with the will of Rax, he did.
Nope. 16.
That is a hit.
Just glad you guys didn't prove me wrong.
All right. As I hit him, so activate that.
Okay, he fails.
So he is stundo.
8 points of damage.
Hold on, I still got another attack.
Make sure all these are advantage because he's stunned now.
Yeah. I'm also going to spend a key point for my martial artist. Yeah, to get the extra
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Yep, correctamundo. 19, 23.
Nice. Both of those hit. Total 14 additional.
Ah, damn it.
Alright, he is hurt.
I will end my turn there.
Okay, going to move this one off the map because he
Edge.
Dunzo.
I assume it's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
So quick question about Mr. Cowering Man. Is he like inert? Or would he take an attack of opportunity? Or can I not know?
The way he is acting,
He will not opportunity attack.
he is still groveling.
Yeah. Figured.
It is safe to assume that he will not attack. That is not to say that he cannot.
All right,
Actually,
well I will
he does not have a weapon in his hand.
I
as
will
well.
move through his square.
Okay.
And I will move straight down here. So does he opportunity attack? Okay. And in that process, I will also move her right there at the edge of her movement range.
You don't want to go after this one?
Huh? No. I mean, I guess. I guess I can.
Yeah, the one we have here is stunned right now.
Yeah.
So
So I'll go after him. Oh wait, sorry. That was me. Yeah, there we go. And he is going to bite. For a 15. Does that hit?
Does not.
Yeah. And just give me 1 second. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. I had to check something.
Lachon.
Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to move next to our friend here.
Give him a head pat.
Oh. Let's see. How's the guy in front of Ronnie looking?
Severely wounded.
Guy in front of Silvaris?
Stunned
Stunned.
and hurt.
I'd try to finish the one in front of
Okay.
Ronnie. Personally.
Well, it sucks that Zephyr decided to go on that side because I could have dropped a fireball in between them.
I can dodge it. Drop it.
Just hit it with them.
I'm serious.
Do
drop it.
Do it, no
I
balls.
can dodge it.
Do it.
Is
can
there a
hear
way
him.
you can hit the two of them and only Silvaris?
Yeah, drop it down on top of
Yeah.
me.
Because
I
isn't
can
the
evade it.
radius 20?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, if I drop it,
Yeah, it's gotta be here. Let me move it down so that chat
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
see.
this works.
yeah. So I will drop my fireball here while turning and looking at the kobold and telling him that he was wise to throw his arms down.
Behold the power of our god.
Behold the power of our faith.
You're all my minions now. I hope you know that.
And you know what? For shits and giggles, I'm going to upcast it as a 4th level spell.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Have fun, Zephyr. I hope you
Yeah.
dodge it.
He'll be fine. I can heal him.
Yeah, I'll be right.
That's true. Yeah, that'll be another act of like, behold his power.
My friend is completely
Jesus.
unharmed. Okay, so I need 2 dexterity saves.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, it's just 1 because stunned is automatic failure on dex saves.
Yeah.
You don't happen to have
Right.
maximized. do you?
Also,
Yeah.
any one on that damage roll is treated as a 2.
Sweet.
Oh gosh.
Oh, 'cause
So
you're fire.
that 1, 2, 3, 4 additional damage, so 22 damage.
22 points of damage.
No. That's 25.
Huh?
The 3 is from your extra level. So you get the +4 and then also the 3.
Oh,
I
Well,
certainly.
I
have
think he
saved the
saved.
shit out of that.
8d6, yeah.
So I'm
Rolling-
taking no damage.
Okay, so it's 21,
Evasion is so
25 points of damage. He makes it, but dies anyway.
good.
So
Great.
Mars is going to use, like, you have evasion already. Does it require key points?
Nope.
No, right? Yeah. You take no damage because you save and you just half it. He automatically fails it, so he takes the full amount.
yep.
He's still standing, though. He's not looking good.
He's a little bit,
Nice. Good
bit
job.
crispier.
Yeah.
Look a little well done.
Styx is like, I want that.
You know what?
Pretty.
I'm going to pop my sorcery points to Swift Cast Firebolt.
Hold
Insult
on.
to injury.
Hold on. You can't do an offhand attack with your Shadow Blade because your action was the fireball itself. Okay, continue.
Okay, so Swift Cast Firebolt.
Okay, do so at advantage because he is still stunned.
Oh, were you thinking about letting him throw the knife instead?
Yeah.
That would only work if he quickened the fireball.
You do roll it at advantage because he's stunned. That's a hit, but go for the crit.
I mean,
Oh, I was like, what?
Because crits are cool.
They are.
Okay, that's as a hit. Roll damage, which is a 15. He is severely wounded and still stunned. Healy?
Time to do my thing. And by that I mean I'm so fucking far away that I can't do anything, so Styx does things instead. But I actually might be able to help out. I'm gonna start off with helping us bully
Pretty sure you can.
You have firebolt?
Firebolt. No, shock bolt, baby, which I'll help with in a minute. I just underestimated the range on it because it's a 120 feet. What the? Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a
Yep.
replacement for not using a crossbow.
Yeah, nice. I am gonna force ballista first. Actually, that's my mistake because that pushes stuff back. Shock bolt first. Shock
oh,
bolt.
that's okay. Push it back so I can get the opportunity attack.
Force movement does not proc opportunity.
Shock bolt.
No.
That's a
Go
crit.
ahead.
Wow.
Yo!
I clicked the shock bolt button.
What the?
Yo!
What the actual? That's a cantrip?
That can't
Yeah.
be.
I don't know
It
that
is.
fucking
He
up.
rolled
Max
max damage.
It's
damage.
2d10. Yeah.
It's 4d10s because it's crit and 2d8s, and he rolled high on They rolled high on everything. That is 33, 41, 47 points of damage with a cantrip.
Yeah, that just doesn't seem
Repeating it.
right.
No, it's right.
He rolled max damage.
I
the
know. I feel like that's high even for a cantrip.
So
Oh.
the cantrip is normally 2d10.
Uh-huh.
My
Doubling the rolls,
firebolt
it's
is
4d10.
2d10.
Yeah.
Where's the second number coming from?
That's arcane firearm, right?
Yes, because I use my
It's a-
magic staff that I built for myself.
It's an infusion. That
Oh,
adds
and it's
one
extra
per
dice, so
turn.
it also doubles.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Holy crap.
This
Why
is
the fuck have you
power
ever
of
cast
being Iron
anything
Man.
else?
Right?
That's pretty much all they've cast. But
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say this is basically like
crit-
Super Eldritch Blast.
they got a crit, and it just happened to roll high. Because usually when I get a crit, I roll like 4 1s.
See, my secret is that I spend all my time firing sticks like a cannonball, so I don't seem strong, but I can do shit. Is it dead?
Yes, because I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Okay, I want to force ballista the one by Lechon then.
What? No.
He's not
no,
attacking.
No, yeah, leave
I'm attacking him anyway because sticks.
No. He's our servant now.
Okay. Acceptable. Sticks will shoot near him.
As a threat.
Yeah,
Is that right?
intimidation.
In every region, we have to have a gimpy.
Exactly.
Oh god.
He's the
No.
new Gimpy.
New Gimpy.
No. I wasn't here for the original. I don't know if I like it. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay, well,
I have to say for the remaining guy, for Gimpy, I am the Archmage of the King.
is that arc
Rex.
with a CH or just a C?
You got it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in. Combat's pretty much over at this point, but you can hear the kobold is still praying for forgiveness for their insolence. What do you do next? And we can take ourselves out of initiative order. I'm gonna change this to F1 negotiations.
Well, they're not
I'll walk
really
over, put my
tense.
hand on him and say,
Yes.
it was good of you to submit.
Sticks smells him.
And now I'd like you to ask her questions, and I'll point that they're all right.
What?
So you can ask him questions about the camp.
Don't point to me. Point to Lechon.
I mean, you're the one that tells us what to ask, so...
Well, yeah, but
So what do you want to
Lechon
ask?
has all the
Reasonably
Like, there's
speaking,
no
all the
check. He's just going to
charisma.
tell you.
so reasonably speaking, Lechon should have enough social skills to know what should be asked without having Thalra speak
Yeah.
or in character.
Oh, even better. Then I'll point to Lechon.
You're
Lechon has the
basically
dragon skills, right?
yeah appointing
Ken.
appointing Lechon as your priestess.
yeah.
I like that.
I'm gonna have to redo my artwork to make me into a shrine maiden now.
I like it.
Okay. The buck has been passed to you, Lechon.
Alright.
You can see it. You can see it kind of groveling at Grax's feet. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your mercy.
Cue the casting couch meme.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I hate you. I will.
I put that away. Sorry for your loss of level 4 spell.
Okay.
Jesus.
It was for setting the mood.
Oh, it's fine.
I'll ask him how many of his kind, or not his kind, but because that will backfire on us if I say that.
Yeah, ask them like, what were they doing
how
here?
What are they doing here? How many of them are there? Why is that for the cameraman?
Why do you dare disturb our master's camp?
What do you want this to be? Persuasion roll?
Oh, we don't have the casting couch meme anymore.
Well, yeah, because there's new technology on the field, so Healy had to go investigate.
I now know how to build recording cameras.
Oh no.
Healy's gonna be fucking inventor of cell phone here.
Smiles.
Okay, so what's the question?
What were they doing here? How many of them are there?
Scouting. Scouting for the village. We look for food. Look for yums. Look for threats. We we were afraid. Found trap. Thought invaders. Did not mean to intrude on you. Please forgive me, Great One. Village. Over there, off coast. The north. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to the northeast of us.
They probably don't know the concept of up on the up there by coast.
How
Big
many of
village.
the?
You know,
of the
I
other-
will.
Lots. Many.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Best kobolds.
Tell him to like calm down and like tell us his name.
Calm. I am calm. And cold. So you're gonna ask for his name?
Yeah.
He points to
Yeah.
his feet, and you notice that his scales are slightly different colored at his feet. Socks.
His name is Socks.
Yes.
Okay.
SOKS.
Okay. It's like Rex. Oh.
Can we get Rax? No, we got Rax at home.
Yes.
I just thought socks would be funny.
Yeah, that's fine.
I love it. I'm going to take this opportunity to inquire about large creatures in the area, like massive creatures, just to try to confirm what was out there earlier.
Oh, lots of big creatures. Y'all points to the humans. Y'all tiny. We small. Like self.
yeah.
Y'all tiny. We small. But big lizards, small arms. Big head, little arms. Horny ones.
Oh,
3
no.
horns. 2 horns. Get out of their way. They hurt.
Mm.
It sounds
Great
like
one.
you're in.
Great one. Grace
Yes.
Village.
Wait, what?
Flew overhead. Gave gift. Now you here.
Ask him about the gift.
What was the gift that you were given?
The vision. Vision of greatness. Lands purged. Non-believers removed. Land ours. Kobolds. Make shrine. All according to
Hey, Kaku.
trying to think of
Really good voice.
your emissary, all according to your emissary's wishes. Shrine on top of tower at sky. We praise Great One.
So when he says great one, is he speaking like philosophically or is he like gesturing towards Rax?
Go ahead and give me an insight. If anyone wants to do this, and they can. Of course, Zephyr can't. He can't speak.
It means the royal we is what I've learned. The royal we.
Damn.
Okay. Lachon, you aren't sure who they're referring to when they say the Great One. Rax, you and Thalra are pretty sure that he's not talking about Rax in the same sense of he might be supplanting the Great One on top of Rax because Rax proclaimed they were the Great One.
Yeah.
But y'all know it's not the same person because obviously this is a scheme that y'all came up with.
Yep.
There is someone else that their community at large believes is the Great One.
Reveres.
And it's
Yeah.
clear that he sent an emissary based off his use of the term emissary. So they haven't met the Great One directly.
Sent is a strong word, but yes.
Yeah. Play into this, Steve. Ask him,
You want to experience democracy?
ask him,
It's time
What-
for super democracy.
What?
ask him how they,
Hold Jake.
entertained the emissary. Like, how was he received?
I'll ask Sock. How did they treat the emissary upon his arrival?
Sorry, I needed more names than I thought I would.
Sure.
That's fine.
The Great One emissary Oro, come with his bodyguard. They proclaim the Great One's message. At first, many did not believe, but the Great One showed his blessing upon, God damn it, I just wrote this name.
It was cool because it sounded like you're about to say hot and then about to say combustion and stopped yourself both times.
Bro, the emissary blessed Rodo. Rodo grew bigger than big lizards, and smashed non-believers. Proof of might. Proof of Great One's power. No non-believers left. We welcome emissary, and he will lead us to greatness. All
ask
according
him,
to your will.
Ask him, is this Roro his chief?
Is this Roro your chief?
Rodo, sorry.
Rodo, sorry. Yeah.
Rodo Rooter. Got him.
Basically, what he's saying is the two of them came. Two kobolds came.
Sure.
And he does mention that they are kobolds.
That was gonna be one of my questions, is what form did they take?
Yeah. So
I was gonna ask it,
is,
implying that they appeared to them as kobolds when they may have actually been a different thing.
So there's Oru, the emissary,
Uh-huh.
and Rodo, the guard.
Yeah.
The two of them came as kobolds.
So he made his guard big.
Yeah. And the guard obviously fought the non-believers to the extent that the non-believers stopped non-believing. That's the best way to describe it, right?
Yes. Did he say that they left then afterwards? They departed?
No, they're still there.
They're still there.
They have so far. This has happened a few weeks ago. The voice is hard to actually get the messages properly.
Sure, no, that's fine.
Saying in character.
I don't mind if you want to stay in
It's fun,
character
though.
or if you want to do it this way.
After a short conversation, he is reverent this entire time, and like I said, so far he is still supplanting the Great One onto Rax. Whether y'all want to interfere with this idea or not, or
Yeah. And
or
then they
change it, that's
established
what
a shrine at the top of a tower, and I assume they
the
worship
emissary
it.
came.
Look,
They have taken control of the kobold camp, and they are de facto in charge now. And it's been several weeks since they came in.
Look, if anyone's going to be worshipped, it's going to be us.
Yeah. Okay. So can we ask
someone
him?
give me an intelligence check.
It's time to take over, man.
Healy.
Healy, you're up.
Yes.
Wow.
Tell me the number. What's the number?
28.
It's a crit.
Based on the time frame and the stories of what came from the port, you're pretty sure this kind of lines up shortly with when the dragon came over the port, who they also said came from the east.
Oh.
Oh, so that implies the Great One is the Green Dragon.
Well,
okay.
The one they think is the Great One is the Green Dragon.
Hmm.
Whether or not, there is no evidence that proves that the emissary is actually an agent of the Great One or just taking advantage of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Similar to how y'all have
Done the exact same thing.
established a concept of divinity upon yourselves.
Can we ask Socks, what else has the emissary told you? Besides just building a shrine and worshipping the Great One. Has the emissary given them any other instructions?
We consolidate strength. We get strong. We get big. We take the non-believers. We defeat the non-believers. We take the frogs. Then we take the snakes. Then take the people. This island, this land, this jungle. Kobolds.
This land
in honor
is
of Great
made
One.
for you and me.
God damn it.
This land is my land. This land is my land.
Basically, there's this plan of domination, whether you think it's reasonable or not.
Mm-hmm.
That is their current plan. They are consolidating strength through whatever means they're doing it.
Ask him ask him this, Steve. Ask him, did the emissary tell them of the Great One's coming?
I ask.
Are you saying in terms
Ooh.
of, did the emissary happen before the Great One, or the Great One happen before the emissary?
I'm saying, did the emissary tell the kobolds the Great One was coming? Future tense.
Like, is he here as the herald?
Yes.
He-
That is
he
what they're
says yes.
preparing for.
Then tell him, good. Then the way is prepared. Take us to the emissary.
Take us to our servant.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy, I love impersonating a green dragon. This is great.
Okay. He agrees. He will take you back to the village and take you to the emissary.
Sweet.
Yep.
Is ready to fight a dragon?
Well, the dragon flew. Y'all saw the dragon flew to the.
Yeah, we're not fighting a dragon. The dragon flew west, so
Yeah, but he could just fly back.
it's true. He could, but I assume we'll have some kind of warning.
You know what they say about assuming.
All
Yeah,
the acid on the ground, maybe.
that's how you end up in Sox's position, right?
To be fair, he's the only one who failed the check, but he's also the only one who survived.
That's true. Good. It's a good stance to take, right?
Failing successfully. That's our motto for this part of the campaign.
Yep.
Ask failed successfully.
a failure doesn't necessarily mean you failed.
So I know we're mostly a good party, but how do you guys feel about taking over Chult? At the head of a new cult.
Bringing order to here, that's fine.
The
Look,
order
just
is
manage
My new
democracy.
empire.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're a missionary of Bahamut.
we have the high ground right now.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is a story of how we became the legal owners of Chult.
We'll set up our own casino with blackjack and dino races.
Hell yeah.
I agree. We should take over the continent of Chult as well. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you want to? When do you want to go back to the village? Because he's ready to go now. Y'all, however, have not finished a long rest, and y'all have just traveled the entire day.
Yeah, we need to finish the rest first.
Yeah.
Technically short rest, but you all need to rest for the.
Yeah, we'll just
the
tell
8
him
hours.
that he disturbed the Great One's slumber.
Okay, I wait for the Great One to be ready.
I will give him the berries that I found earlier.
Sweet berries, a gift. Praise Great One.
Does he like start waiting on Rax hand and foot?
Yeah.
No, Rax is going to
Absolutely.
sleep. My turn's over.
Does he just like sit there right next to Rax while he's attempting to sleep?
Fanning him,
Yes.
making sure he's cool.
Pulls out a palm frond out of
Makes my-
nowhere.
Place my hand on
Um,
Sox's shoulders, tell him that he's done good.
Yes.
The Great One is pleased with your service.
Now make sure you get that cold wind over here.
Yeah. See that you do not disappoint him in the future.
So this is
Um,
probably fucking with him that so many different people are speaking Draconic to him.
No, it
Y'all
works, right? Like,
Y'all
'cause-
are all servants of the Great One.
and he's gonna think that we're all like secret dragons.
Well, and then there's just the one that doesn't talk to him, which is
Yeah, but
probably
well,
even
he's
more ominous.
he's the strong and silent type.
He'll never see it coming.
Zephyr's just that guy standing there in the background, like holding his wrist in front of him, just like looking off into the distance, right? Like,
Teaches Zephyr how to say "fuck you" in Draconic.
yeah.
I have bandages around my arms, for the emo type, like I'm hiding some power.
Speaking of which, I'll switch to another language and explain to you what's happening, Zephyr. Since you missed the entire conversation with this guy.
I mean, all you've seen so far is them talking in Draconic and the kobold, like, literally worshipping the ground that Rax is standing on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll explain all of it to you. Before I
Like, are you a god or something?
That's what they think.
impersonating one. They think I am
Oh.
one. But it's great because we're
Okay.
going to go to their camp where there's apparently possibly a green dragon also impersonating their great one. So fun times ahead.
Yeah, this is gonna be like, have you ever seen the meme of the History Channel guy for Ancient Aliens, where he's like, alien?
Alien.
It's gonna be like
Yeah.
that, but instead it's like dragon.
I would board with that.
So the rest of the evening or the night goes by really without any incident. Y'all will take your turns of watch,
Uh-huh.
and throughout the entire time, Sox is banning Rax the entire time.
Yeah.
In the morning,
Are we getting the benefits of the long rest there, or is it going to be a short
it's,
rest?
it's going to be the short rest.
Nice, I meditate during that.
So, in the morning, y'all pack up camp. I am going to assume that Rax does not. He lets his staff or his servants.
Rax lounges
Clean up
there
for-
eating berries. Occasionally
Grissom.
gesturing in approval.
And once y'all are ready, he will take y'all north to the city.
City.
Or to the port.
Oh.
Their village, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
what do the kobolds refer to the port as?
God damn it, that's a good question.
Yeah, they should have a name for it, right? Like, I assume they don't call it Port Castiglier.
Port Town, but in Draconic, actually.
Shrine of the Great
You just
One.
call it Port Keck.
New Port Town.
Yeah, Port Keck.
Port Keck.
My motherfucking Newport.
Yeah, it's going to be called Keck from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Just Keck.
And henceforth, Rax shall be known as Mundo.
Goes where he pleases. Okay. So, going to put us back on the world map.
Hmm?
As y'all approach Keck.
Yep.
Let me fix this. All right.
We found the hidden village.
All right. So y'all will approach the port, the formerly known as Castiglier, now as Keck. And as you approach, you see the walls of the village, of the port. The walls are, as you come closer to the village, you will see that there's a break in the jungle line, where the trees beyond that point are much younger. Not like it tapers off from like this. There was a well-defined line of this was the forest that was maintained, and then everything going towards the village was clean open fields for the most part. But with time, the forest started creeping back, growing closer to the village. So there's younger trees growing in various stages going towards the town. The fields that are around are were clean, and you can kind of recognize that these used to be agricultural fields. With time, they've kind of volunteered regrowth, so it's no longer cultivated. There's now wild varieties of these things, usually a little bit hardier than what people would normally eat.
Mm-hmm.
And completely, instead of clean row crops, just whatever is growing wherever. They have a very wide range of what's growing, but it's not really being cultivated so much as being harvested opportunistically.
Okay.
The village walls themselves are tall. However, they are broken in some places. There is vines growing up on top of them, like the watchtowers. Several of them have collapsed, but you can kind of see. Go ahead and give me a perception check. The party can. Yep.
Where?
19, 14, 10, 17. Okay. Those of you who got higher than a 7 or 17 or higher, will see that you can kind of notice there are figures, presumably kobolds, on top of the watchtowers. They are actually using these walls as fortification as they were intended, if not in the same way. And you can kind of see it goes from clean work stone to almost the best way to describe it is flotsam, where it goes from clean human worked to the kobolds just started sticking wood to see if it would stick, to stay in place.
Okay.
It works, right?
Yeah.
As y'all pass through the gates, Socks will come out in front of you, and like you can hear his defense of y'all with firm belief that he is 100% convinced that Rax in particular is the great one come to grace their city. The kobolds were apprehensive at first, but you can kind of see the worry in their face go from, it's not so much doubt. Like, there's a little bit of doubt, but it's more of,
What if we're wrong?
last time we doubted it, people got crushed.
Yeah.
Like, the general mentality y'all can assume from this just by your passive insight is, if it's going to be these people versus the emissary, let's let the emissary deal with it.
Yep.
But however it works out, it's not my problem yet. Like, that's the opinion of the people at the front.
So it
The
should be.
kobolds at the front. You can see kind of, there are a few kobolds that are different. Rax is a typical kobold from what I understand, right? Like, as far as size and everything is concerned, rather lithe, lanky, small.
Yeah, I'm very average.
There are several. Most of the kobolds here are very similar to him. There's slight variations in sizes. Nutrition-wise, Rax is probably very much better fed than the rest of these. Being a gourmand.
Yep.
And these kobolds just living off the land here in Chult. There are some that are taller, and instead of lanky, just if y'all didn't know that they were kobolds, you would almost think that they were either dragonborn children, but not quite, like starving dragonborn children, because they are bigger than their normal kobolds. Their bodies are larger, but they're still relatively kobold-esque, rather than a dragonborn child being a little bit stockier, pudgier, but still draconic in nature.
Right.
So they are a little bit more quiet, standoffish, and they seem to be the ones maintaining order. In the village itself, there are rows upon rows of stone houses, but they're intermixed between stone and wood houses. The problem being the wood houses, or what's left of them, seem to have been burnt down.
Ooh.
Long time ago. They're just still in place. That Flotsam rebuild kind of keeping them in place everywhere.
Yep.
But it's almost as if, like, hey, in the time that this was abandoned by humans, a fire came through, and the kobolds came in and started rebuilding the village, and are just making use of whatever's here.
Okay.
At this point, you can probably see in the center of the village, there is a rather large tower closer to the actual port itself, like the coastline.
Mm-hmm.
There is a several foot tall tower, or not foot tall, story tall tower, and above, at the very top, you can see the silhouette of a dragon. Go ahead and give me another perception check, specifically for this.
I perceive.
It's a dragon, is what I see.
Okay.
LaChan isn't sure what direction to look.
at this point, pretty much according to everybody, except for y'all aren't sure what to believe. It's like it's not moving, but it's like that definitely looks like a dragon. Or
it's
you can
definitely
tell that
not
this.
moving. Sorry,
Or you can tell that one, this is too small to be a dragon.
Yeah.
No dragon would just stay perfectly motionless with its wings flared out as if it's about to take off, right? And two, you can tell beyond the glare that this is a makeshift effigy to a dragon. It's not like a stone statue, but it is. It's like avant-garde art where someone just took a whole bunch of scrap that was lying around and put it into the shape of something.
Yeah.
In this case, that something is a dragon.
It's a dragon.
You can't tell the color.
I mean, would they even have the ability to cover or color a dragon statue?
Probably find some paint, some form of paint.
Okay.
I imagine the anatomy might differ between the colors too. Especially if you're
Like-
taking the approach that some animated series take.
There's slight difference in colors. Okay. All right. So as what time is it?
10:15.
Ah.
I'm okay stopping here if you want to.
Yeah, this is a good stopping point because depending on obviously what y'all do, it can go a little bit one way or the other.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go south.
I'd
No,
rather go north.
y'all came from the south.
Yeah,
Why would you
I
go
like
back
to-
there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just silly.
So,
No,
yeah,
I have plans, so.
Oh
let's okay. I will pass it back to you. You can discuss your plans and try to.
No.
I'm trying to
The plans are for the future, assuming we succeed, right? Like,
Okay.
I it all depends on how things happen. But I can already
Here, I'm
think
going
of a
to
couple.
establish a branch of the NARS company to trade with
Nope.
Anzaru.
Nope. No, you're thinking too small here.
Anyways,
Again, we're owning the continent.
but yeah, I will. I'm going to end it here for
Yep.
for the session. It's up to you on what you're going to do with the rest of your stream time if you're actually going to do anything.
No, I think we'll end it here. I think I'm gonna send it to Mr. CZ. He's playing Wuthering Waves, which I guess is in beta at the moment. So.
It is very much in beta.
I'm glad that he got a beta key.
Yep.
It's super fun.
Go. All right. So like I said, chat, we'll be back obviously tomorrow with more FGO as well as other stuff. I'll try to get you guys a schedule out. And when are we thinking for the next D&D? Another 2 weeks or
2 weeks?
That's good with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, if not, we'll let you guys know. So again, thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, we'll see you for the next one. Go give Mr. CZ my love and have a good night.